Let me see what you have. No!
Oh my god, Peachy! Holy shoot, you're here! Oh my god! Wee, how are you, Peachy? I hope you're doing well. Congrats on being first. Yes, you are. Cat! Cat, so close, so close. But unfortunately, no cigar. I mean, maybe fortunately. Cigarettes are bad and stuff. Anyway, how are you, Cat? I hope you're doing well. Didn't click on streams. Is the baby sleeping on your arm? Oh my god, so cute. Love that. Oh no. I mean, it do be like that. Make sure the cat's doing okay. Unfortunate. Sucks to be him. But I hope he's doing okay, etc, etc. Yeah. Oh, the Disciple of the Hand Job. Right, yes, that one. Hi, Redsky, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. He's fine, just hates the cone. Look, so fair. I too would hate having a giant cone around my head. Granted, I don't need a giant cone wrapped around my head for any reason, but I would hate it if I had it there. You know what I'm saying? Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Hope we're doing fantastically today. Welcome on in, Kat, Retsky, Peachy, how are we? How are you? It's a fudging Friday! It's Friday. I'm so happy it's a Friday, because that means weekend. That's really, it means weekend. That's it. How are you all doing? I hope that... I just saw some shadows in my game and I got freaked out. I hope the cat's doing well, and the other cat, you know, because you're a cat and you've got a cat. Peachy, hi, congrats on being first and actually being here for a Final Fantasy stream. Love that for you. Retsky, just hi in general. I don't know, you haven't said much, so I don't really have a lot to, like, mention and stuff. Haris! Haris, hello, you're not asleep? How are you, Haris? I hope you're doing well. No, I know that they're fish. I know that they were fish. They just freaked me out because I was like, what the hell's that? And then I realized, oh, they're fish. How are you, Haris? Hope you're doing well. You need to talk more about The Witcher. Go for it. Go for it. Just know it's been quite a while and I've forgotten almost everything about The Witcher, except that I'm excited for the next Witcher game where we play as Ciri. Fudge the haters. They're not actually haters, they're just sexist. Fudge 'em. I'm excited for Ciri. Ah. Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day everyone that celebrates, which is not me, because I'm single. And then you go for his dignity. I know, right? What the hell? What the hell? What do you call a witch's dog? A roach? He calls everything roach. Friday doesn't get to celebrate. Comment redacted. Huh? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, we're here with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because that is officially what they are now. Replace the W with a bit. Oh, that's. Come on now, Haris. That's low. That's low. You're single and you celebrate Valentine's Day? Listen, I can celebrate Valentine's Day for all of my friends in relationships. There aren't very many of those either, so... Like, there are a couple, they exist. I have friends in relationships, they're out there. But I swear, like, most of the people I know are also single. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. And sad for all of us. I remember when that was, like, the biggest fudging thing. That song was so good. And technically, it's not like it's gotten worse. It's a song. It stays the same. But, like, you know. The series, however, it absolutely went downhill. Absolutely. So anyway, I stopped watching after season 1. Celebrate it with your friends in relationships. You've been kissing your friends. Likely story. No, this is chill. If Retsky wanted to be less chill, he wouldn't be sending any messages. Sorry. There wouldn't be any messages remaining in chat. And there it is, Peachy. And there it is. And there it is. It's there. It is there. You can see it. It is there. Listen well, my friends. We require your assistance with the search for a priceless treasure, the Yasukani no Magatama. I'm surprised I didn't stumble. I probably got the pronunciation wrong anyway, but I didn't stumble. You had to spin a little bit. Oh, for sure, for sure. I completely agree. Like, I still hate it, but like, I like. I mean, it's one of those things that like I've grown. I don't know. You haven't had a message delayed in the week. Are you fudging sure about that, Retsky? Let's have a look at my mod log here. Okay, there we go. 6 days ago. Shoot, really? Only 6 days? There's no way! The last time I deleted a message of yours was 6 days ago? That's wild. Oh my god. Good job, Retsky. I'm proud of you. Your friend Zoe has a boyfriend, you love flirting with her boyfriend doesn't mind. I mean, yeah, it's a friendship flirt. It's fine. That happens all the time, right? But this is like, time to end that streak. No. Let's see how far you can go, Retsky. Let's see how long you can last without having a message deleted. I'd be excited to see it. I think it'd be pretty good. I think the only message I deleted was... Enough Retsky called you say. You know... Retsky. Not even American. Not even an American. Funny how Retsky said that about 8 messages before a message of yours failed to send. Well, I didn't delete it, it just failed to send. So, like, send it again or something. I don't know, you do you. Sorry, I like flirting with girls. I don't think Haris was glancing at you to ask for flirting. I think Haris was just suspicious. Oh, shoot. Peachy, like, I could. But how much of the game do you want me to not play because I'm too busy fumbling around with the controller setup? Like, I could do it, but do you really want to sacrifice the entirety of the stream to set that up? Because it will be the entire stream. I mean, I can do it, but... You love your lady friends and their ugly boyfriends. What a mood. So Luna, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Heading home after a Galentine's Day. Nice. I hope you had fun. I hope it was good. You just wanted to catch me off guard. No. I've always actually considered like maybe setting up a controller to do it. That's why you copy settings to transfer to your alts. Yes, Haris, I agree with you. However, consider this. I've never played with a controller in this game, so I have no settings to transfer. Whoa. Otherwise, I agree. I transfer my hotbar to my alt every time I swap. Every time. I'll do it after this, after the conversation. This jewel, this most sacred of Kojin relics, was in the possession of Hingashi until they decided to present it to the Gallians in a gesture of conciliation. The Red would not abide this, and so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to their Imperial masters. Alas, though they succeeded, in the ensuing chaos, the Magatama was lost to the sea. We wish to recover the sacred jewel before our brothers, however, were we to come into conflict with them, it would be problematic, therefore we turn to you. So you want us to search the ocean floor for this treasure of yours? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do that with that, you know. Drowning? Fear not. There's a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing. Wait, what? Are they gonna let me swim? Like, under the ocean and stuff? Controller 4 is so much better. Oh no, I know. Like, I've seen controller gameplay of this game. It looks stunning. Like, it's actually playable. Like, it blows my mind how well they've done it, considering it's an MMO with 30 buttons to press, and yet they've somehow said, we don't care. Controller support, console compatibility, go for it. Like, I thought ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, I thought that game had a really smart way of doing the whole console MMO gameplay, which was just, you know, 5 abilities only, and the entire system is based off of those 5 abilities and swapping to like a back button and having 5 more abilities. And like, they didn't do your typical MMO 30 button type of thing for their game because they wanted to launch on consoles. So they reinvented the wheel essentially and said, hey, here's how combat in our game is going to work. It's going to be less ability based with only a few key abilities, but we'll have a lot of other like combat mechanics. And I thought that was smart. This game just went, oh, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna have your 30 buttons and you're still gonna be able to play on console. And they did it. And I'm just like, I'm stunned. I'm shocked. It's amazing. It's impressive. You have 48 actions without needing to cycle your hotbars. See, and that's fudging wild. 48. 48 of them. Insane. Your lady friends and you are meeting tomorrow, but you can't really hang out because you're sick. Oh no. I hope you feel better soon, Cat. I acquired twisted ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snail shells, and a freshly harvested unkyo carapace. Unkyo? Unkyo. A carapace of a thing. Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Like, literally never again.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Harus_Strite.
Harus? Anonymous, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Harus. I appreciate it. Wait, Harus, is it actually Harus or is it Harus now? Like, I don't trust bots and their wacky pronunciations, but now I'm like, hang on a second. Maybe it's not pronounced Harus. Maybe I've been wrong this whole time. But thank you so much for the sub gift. I appreciate it, Harris. Congrats, you have emotes and stuff now, and you're a sub, and you can... Harris? Is it Harris? Is it Harris this whole time? Harris. Harris. Harris? This is your fault for never correcting me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's your fault. First day you followed or you said hi in chat, I said Harris and said if I'm wrong, tell me, and then you didn't. So... You're gonna say Harris? No one's told me! I'm gonna commit it to memory and then completely forget it in like 2 days. You do it every now and then. Do you? There's no. No! Right? No. 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 No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Once or twice in group. Oh, I thought you meant you've corrected every now and then to me. And I was like... What? What? Oh, here, not here. Yeah, okay. I'm still so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna forget again anyway. But like, I'll try not to. I'm so sorry. You'd like to crash out right now? Go get some rest, cat. Go bed. Go sleep. Anyway, I'm so sorry. That's quite the shopping list. I'll see to the shelves and Liz can look for coral. Meanwhile, go and find a thing and retrieve it of its relieve of him the carapace. Go get the shell of the thing. You're asleep most of today. Oh god, I need to. This controller's dusty. I've not touched it in quite a while. Okay, how do I turn you on? It's been a while. How the fudge did I turn on the controller? Okay, here we go. Now the question is it automatically gonna... Do I need to go into the settings and turn on like controller support or something? Okay. Okay, well... I don't know what to tell you guys. It's not picking up my controller, which is kind of sad because I really wanted to try it out. And I don't know why it hasn't. Check system configuration. Gamepad setting, enable gamepad. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, okay. I don't know what the difference is there, but that's fine. Keep gamepad enabled and clients and active enable vibration. Oh my god, yes. Oh. Now... Oh my god, okay. Well, first off, we're gonna move this hotbar. This needs to be fudging bigger. Wait, that's transparent, that's size. Okay, well... Oh my goodness. I don't like the default set 1, set 2. Oh my goodness. Peachy, you're not gonna make me, are you? I don't... How is this... What are these controls? Okay, I pressed the button. Like, why is that jump? Okay, hold on. Oh, because I've got back buttons. That's... Okay, that's right click? And then this is jump. I think this is deselect. That's select. But A is also select. Y is jump. Oh, they're just the same as mine. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Okay, there are a lot of different sets. Good to know. I just need to go through and change the entirety of everything, essentially. I can refund you, Peachy. I can refund you. But I definitely do want to set this up at some point. Not this stream, though, because I don't think I can rejig my entire fudging hotbar. What do you think of us going? 16. I can totally 16 for one, 16 for one hotbar set is pretty good, and then you can change so easily. X is left click, that is so not true. I'm not using a console. I'm not using a PlayStation, I'm using an Xbox controller, so that's not even helpful. But X is left click, yeah, X is like interact, which is pretty neat. And then there's cancel, jump, map. I can work this out. It'll be fine. I'll do it another stream though. I'll do it another time. I do like that. Oh my god! Wait. That's pretty good. I like it. I'll refund you, Peachy. I'll refund you. I'll work it out at some other point because like as I said, I have wanted to try the gamepad at some point because I know this game has fantastic gamepad like control support, but I can't do it right now. You think it'll be funny? You just only hate your dad. Rip your cat is so Rip your cat. That sounds like the cat's name is Rip. Your cat is so something or other. Just let someone send me something. No, I want to I want to actually manage my. The thing that bugs me is not the controller configuration, like the normal buttons for things. It's the hotbar. I want to actually map the crossbar to the buttons I want. So I'll figure it out myself. You wish Monk played like Street Fighter? I hate Street Fighter. I'm so bad at it. I hate it. Thank you, Harris. I appreciate you. One day I will have. How the fudge do I get out of here? It's up that way. One day I'll have the controller set up for this. Making use of the Sorry, I can't talk today, guys. I mean, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm no one to start, but I can't. Yeah, I said do it later, Sally. Sally is just ignore her. It's fine. You also trash at fighters. I mean, there was a time, like maybe a couple of weeks or so, when I got really into Guilty Gear Strive. And I enjoyed playing it, and I enjoyed learning it. I think her name is May. She's the anchor wielding girl, and she was really fun to play as. But I only played against the CPU because I'm bad at the game. You mean like what settings to enable? Oh, I get you. Yeah, no, those would probably be very helpful. Yes. M6 cats being. What? I don't even know what the fudge that means, Peachy. Wait, you mean my cats? When he actively texts your dad, your mum, he won't even like try to play with it, just cuddles your brother. He plays you and cuddles us, but only really uses the claws that you damage. There's one of the anime games that you want to get into, but never goes on sale. Which game? Wait, what game again? Wait, me? Guilty Gear Strive. This is what I was talking about. I don't know what Red Team was talking about. Going in your side, should I get up your head? Sounds like I don't know, she's orange and she has an anchor and she has the dolphins. And she was my favorite. The latest Granblue game? Wait, is that hold on, I think I've seen this. On the Steam store or something. Granblue Fantasy? That one? No, that's 10 years old. Wait. Nightcat, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Granblue Fantasy Relink. Maybe. Is that a fighting game? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. Like, it looks like a hack and slashy type game, though. Well, not hack and slashy. Like a. It doesn't look like it's a fighting game. Like freaking, what's it called? Oh, Versus Rise. Okay, you're talking about a very different one. Oh, Versus Rising is much more recent. No, it's not. No, Versus Rising is 2023 and Relink is 2024. Okay, so the most recent fighting Granblue game. See, that's where the confusion came. But I get you, Risky. I get you. Nightcat. If you turn to your stomach, you can get cat on your butt. Go get yourself a cat on your butt. That sounds cute. The cat, I gotta specify here, the cat sounds cute. You also enjoyed Fighter's Edge? I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of it. But then again, I don't really pay attention to fighter games. I should be using my freaking food buffs. Oh my goodness. Did I just use a food buff that's better than user's experience? Sure. Fine. Thanks, Harris. I appreciate it. You need to get up. Do you have work? It's Friday. You should have work, right? You probably have work. Dragon Ball fighting game. That would explain it because it has a Z in it. Of course it's fudging Dragon Ball. Name one thing, name one game or world or name that has Z in it that isn't Dragon Ball. DayZ, never mind. Or DayZ for you Americans. H1Z1, which I think... Didn't they rename H1Z1 or something? Or that, well, was that true? True. Okay, I named like 2 and then Vetsky named 1. And it died? Yeah. I was gonna say, like, H1Z1 was like the first Battle Royale, right? I mean, aside from Minecraft Hunger Games, obviously that's the OG. Minecraft Hunger Games was the OG. Then H1Z1 came out. What do you mean, no? Armor mods? Okay. I've never played Armor back then though, so I couldn't tell you. That would be my own lack of knowledge. But honestly, what made Battle Royales mainstream were the Hunger Games and the Minecraft Hunger Games as a video game. So, the dude who made PUBG was also responsible for H1Z1. No, I don't doubt that for a second. I don't doubt that for a second. H1Z1 came along, they said, hey, we're gonna be like the first proper, like, full Battle Royale dedicated game, no mods, whatever the fudge. They were like the first non-modded Battle Royale. And then PUBG came along like a little, like, while shortly after and said, get out of here. We're the king now. And then fucking Fortnite came along and they're like, no, we're the king. And no one has dethroned Fortnite, though many have tried. And that is my summary of Battle Royale games. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm sure there was something between PUBG and Fortnite, but I can't quite remember. Which is also really funny because Fortnite wasn't even meant to be a Battle Royale because it was just like a survival crafting game or whatever. And then they were like, PUBG's doing very well. Let's make ourselves a Battle Royale. And then they went, oh, this is too good. Fudge our single player experience. We don't want that. We don't need that anymore. Forza did I know Forza Horizon has like a semi-Battle Royale-ish game mode, sorta. But I never played it myself. I also don't know how like recent those were, or how late they came along. I don't know. Yeah, well, look. It's very disappointing too, because they released Unreal Engine 5, so like they're clearly still working on Unreal Engine, but they're not really like... They go to Unreal Tournament, and that's the real sad. That's the kicker. That's the fudging. That's what hurts. They killed Unreal Tournament. It was there, it was fine, it was great, and they were like, you know what, we don't even want you anymore, and then they shot it. You feel creative destruction is more like Fortnite, but it's not a game? I don't even know about it. I don't know what that is. You know what game I am really sad it isn't around anymore? What game I'm super sad shut down? Spellbreak. Spellbreak was a very small, like, game. It wasn't super popular, but it was such a good, like... It was like... a Battle Royale, but you were a magic and you casted spells. There was no shooting, there was no stabbing, it was magic. You had different gauntlets that gave you different powers, and the different magical abilities and elements could interact with each other to pull off different combos. So you could have like, I can't even think of a combo. You could have like fire and wind and combine them together into a fire tornado. It was so much fun. And then they shut down and were bought out by Blizzard, who let them work on the fudging World of Warcraft Plunderstorm game mode. Which is so funny. I have not played Plunderstorm. I wanted to, but I just wasn't playing WoW when it came out. So I didn't end up playing it. And then they've released Plunderstorm like again, like a month or so or two ago. And I think that's also ended, and I also didn't play it. Is it still out? I thought it had ended. I know it's ending soon. I know there's still time for me to play Plunderstorm, but I don't want to play WoW. I don't know. I don't know. I miss Spellbreak. There. That's it. That's really my point. The TLDR is I miss Spellbreak. Tribes 3 is in early access. I've never played Tribes. I've heard things about it. Not necessarily like bad things, but I haven't really heard like really fantastic things. It's just a thing I know of. We were missing a good arranger shooter. We had it. It was called Unreal Tournament. Where did it go? Huh? Epic? Where did Unreal Tournament go? Oh, right, of course. You couldn't afford it when you were fudging, putting all your money into Fortnite and paying off devs to get fudging exclusive launches on your platform. Fudge you, I guess. Fortnite before Fortnite, at least? You think it came out before Fortnite? Yeah, I mean, I believe you. I just don't know anything about it. New Quake kind of sucked. Don't say that. I thought they were like bringing it back. Like, hey guys, it's a Quake release for the first time in like 20 years. Have fun. It's a really good release. It's not a good. You need this cat off of your hip. No. It's easy, Peachy. You pick them up and you yeet them. Don't actually yeet them. Please. I hope you don't need me to tell you not to yeet. What in the world is that sentence, Red? Something was a huge what, but it ate GPUs for breakfast. Splitgate isn't a battle royale, but it is a good game and I really like it. The problem with me is it didn't have a lot of like staying power. Like each game felt very samey and the player base wasn't like super massive. Oh, you were talking range. Sorry, yes, I got confused because we were talking about battle royales. I do like the concept of Splitgate. It's very cool. I like it. It just, I don't know, every match felt the same and there weren't a lot of players. And so my connection was always trash because Australian ping to non-Australians. Nexies? I don't know anything about it, I've never heard of it. Picture of hip cat in the Discord. Dang it, Peachy, I'm trying to stream. I can't believe you would actively be using our Discord. Link in the description. There's no description. Exclamation mark Discord to join the Discord. Oh my god, look at that baby cat. I love it. It's not a baby. It's in the 14. Wait, what's in the 14 chat? Oh, your thingy for controller setups? Oh, I'll have to have a look at that later. Thank you, Harris. How splendid they are. The Kami shall be most pleased, I'm sure. I got it. I got the ruby coral you wanted. And I the sea snail shells. They're about the size of my fist, though I realize now you may have meant yours. Wait. Alizé! These shall more than suffice for our purposes. Next we must make ready to present them to the sea and perform the ritual. Imagine being like, I want a mount that fits into the size of my fist. And then Alizé goes off and is like, oh, your fist? I have like this much. You wanted this much? That is exactly what happened, Retsky, yes. 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 Let's all make fun of Harris because of screenshot buttons existing on PC, blah, 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 blah. We get it. We get it. We see those posts on Reddit all the time. I understand, Retsky. I understand. Let Harris do what Harris does. I don't understand. It's fine. Yeah, that was going to be my next guess are these consoles. Because whenever I see anyone take a screenshot of anything, and it's very clearly got console buttons on it, I assume it's a console. Granted, again, Harris could have been playing on PC, but like I assumed console. Use the console tech. Redsky, I wouldn't call a phone a console. That's really disingenuous. Kind of funny though. Just 8 settings to adjust. Nice. Good to know. Once it's been completed, you'll be able to move freely through the depths and find Yasakana no Magatama. Yasakani no Magatama. I was so close. Out of curiosity, how large is the sacred jewel of yours? Unless it's far too large to be carried by the 3 of us, how are we supposed to find it? The Ruby Sea is not exactly small. Surely you realize we've been searching this whole time. The area we wish you to explore is but a small fraction of the Ruby Sea. Already have we scoured most of the seabed near within our territory to no avail. All that remains is the region to the west. So what you're telling me is, and here's the logic these guys are going with, right? We have searched the entirety of the ocean, and we haven't found it. There is only one small place left. It's very small, very tiny. We haven't searched it yet, but it will be there because it's nowhere else in the whole ocean. Ever. And no one else has found this, by the way. No one has taken it. It's guaranteed to be in this one spot that we haven't looked. Because we know it's nowhere else. And everyone knows it has to be in here, but no one's taken it. So you go and you find it and pick it up for us. Okay, thanks. The assumptions these guys are making. Like, maybe you did find where it already was. Maybe you already searched the place where it currently hides, but you missed it. Or maybe it's already been taken and picked up by some other group. You're just assuming it's still there waiting for us in the one spot you haven't searched yet because you didn't miss it when you searched the entire ocean. And that's assuming it hasn't been, like, taken away elsewhere by the currents, or fish that have eaten it, or, like, underwater, like, landslides, or, like, tectonic plate movements. I don't fudging know. I can suspend my disbelief, but only for so much. The shell list can provide you with better guidance and where you do well to fit it first. You mean the coach not the only ones living under the sea? Of course not. The Ryan have been here for as long as I can remember. Shiosai, the overseer, I believe you. I can tell you more when you arrive. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We have to carry out the ritual. Oh my god, I forgot this so much. Okay. Wait, I forget. Hold on. Wait, I forgot what What is my 255? Okay, 255. Here's the question. Do I want to grab this for the extra 10 item level? Or should I actually grab a DPS, like, increase in item level because it's so fudging, like, I'm so far behind? I think that's probably the smarter play. Okay. You've had 3 games of Valorant and every duelist in your team has been super toxic. Gretzky? Welcome to competitive shooters. Not that you need the welcome. I'm sure you already know this. But also, yes. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Don't have a Kit Kat, I'm not sponsored. Do something else for the weekend. Do something that won't drive you up the fudging walls insane, you know? Grab the material and craft my own stuff. Gretzky, my crafters are not high leveled at all, and I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Yeah, material doesn't change your item level either, so like. It says base item, eye level 160. Does that mean it can only be used for item level 160? What's even the point then? Because this item level is 260. Why would I want to use that for 160 when this is 260? Like, you bought a fidget toy and it's the only reason you kept it. Looks so fair. I don't know if you guys have noticed. You guys probably haven't noticed because I don't make it very known. I've been like fidgeting with this like keyring thing with like other key rings on it for like the last several weeks whenever I'm just streaming and just have nothing in my hands. I don't know why, because I have a fudging fidget cube. I don't use it. I'll use this thing. You can only be pulling 160 gear above. That's what I thought. Like, I don't understand. I have a fudging fidget cube, but I don't want to use it. I don't even like this gear. Do you ever extract your gear? Yeah, all the time. See, as you can see, nothing of my gear needs extracting. This is my Chocobo saddlebag. It's got so much materia in it. A lot of it's outdated, but I do extract gear. I have like so much. I need to sell this stuff because this stuff is just trash. But I have a lot of this gear. I just don't use it because look at my crafters.
Back by unpopular demand.
Except for culinarian, leatherworker, armor, and blacksmith. And, okay, wow. Okay, well, I'm missing 3 crafters for starters. And then my others are just like not great. Anyway, Akai, hi. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Sorry. What is a toothpick flosser? I know what a toothpick is, and I know what a flosser is. What is a toothpick flosser? Even my saddlebag is a mess. Yeah, listen, I gotta store my dyes somewhere, and I gotta store my materia somewhere, and I gotta store my fishing lures somewhere, and then I gotta store whatever the fudge the demi materia is, my prisms and my carbonized matter and my dungeon seedling. I don't even know what half of this stuff is. You gotta show me something? It's flossing a handle. Ah, interesting. What do you gotta show me, Kai? What do you gotta show me? What's up? Ooh, what the hell is that? Dancer and Gunbreaker gear? Yo. I didn't even have these unlocked. Why? Hold on, wait a second. Chat. Harris, specifically, because I know you're the Final Fantasy... I don't want to say nerd, but like nowhere in here. Dancer and Gunbreaker released in Shadowbringers, right? So why the fudge is it a reward for Stormblood questline? It's level 63. Oh shoot, it jumped. The quest's jumped, chat. The quest's jumped. They edit later. I mean, clearly. Are you ready, my friends, to explore a world unlike any you've ever known? Then let us go to the western part of the village where the water twists and turns, and there complete our preparations for it. It provides gear for you. I do like that because it helps, because you can pick up Gunbreaker and Dancer before you do, because you can pick up all of the main, like all of the classes or jobs in your starting cities except for the Heavensward ones. So technically you could be leveling them through this expansion and you could be on par right now. So I do like that they've added them, but also like, what the fudge? I'm not leveling them. Send it to my DMs. Oh boy, Akai, please, I'm streaming. I can't be checking your DMs. Heavensward was the only one that locked them out. Yeah, exactly. And I do like that they haven't. They haven't locked all the other ones out. Oof, Rip Akai. Are you okay, Akai? There's an AR or tombstone set. No, I do like that there are tombstone sets for the classes that weren't in Realm Reborn. I have noticed that, and I do like how they've done it. Because those classes are like at those levels, and you do need them. I think that makes sense. But then they didn't do it for the other classes. They were just like, nah, stuff it. We're too lazy. Yeah, they're just roll sets, exactly. They're not specifically for Samurai and for Red Mage. It's just, they just happen to be for the tank and the magical range DPS. I don't know. Unless that's not what you meant. He dove into the water a moment ago and said to wait here until he returned. Okie dokie.
It is done. Your offerings have been given to the sea.
Yay. Yeah, and I like that. I like that they've done that. Backwards
The
compatibility.
ritual can begin at last.
Forwards compatibility?
Come and stand before me, my friends.
Forwards compatibility. Ah, that wasn't me. That was Raphael. That's pollution. I mean, you got the turtle people.
Yes. Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood.
Don't be mean.
O Kami of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths,
I think that's
receive
what
of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink
Also,
deep of the divine.
Coral is from under the ocean. I wouldn't exactly call it pollution if you're throwing coral into the ocean. It's literally meant to be in the ocean. And yeah, you take it out of the water, it kills it, so put it back in. Like, I don't know.
The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you would upon land.
Now, here's what I want to know. Does that apply outside of this zone? Can I go back to Realm Reborn and start swimming under the ocean? Clumps in the ocean isn't pollution.
I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
That's not what I meant.
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
You lied to me, Horace. I can't fly into the water because I can't fly.
I can swim well enough. How about you, Alize?
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy-paddling brother.
I thought that dramatic zoom in is to say, no, I can't. It's Vashtir. Okay, controversial
Somehow
opinion.
the boy just isn't very buoyant.
Controversial opinion, Risky. I fudging loved Vashtir. You're talking from Vashtir from the Cataclysm expansion, right? Fudging loved it. I quite enjoyed how speedy you could be. It sucked. I liked it. It didn't feel like you were like really super slow underwater. Like you were speedy. You could be fast. You could take all sorts of like transport to go places. I didn't hate it. I actually really like Vashtir. You know what I don't like? You know what I didn't like? Nazjatar. Is it Nazjatar? No, not Nazjatar. What's the one in Battle for Azeroth where you're on a ship and then you get sucked under by a whirlpool and you're like under the ocean but like you're just running around normally? but like you got that massive water wall on all sides and you're basically in like a giant fudging basin. That's a zone I hated. That sucked to navigate. It wasn't even underwater. There was no underwater like parts to that. You weren't swimming or anything. But the zone sucked and I hate it. I hated it. Burning passion. Never want to go back there. Anyway, wait. Trust me, it's not a false statement. Wait, what's not a false statement? Gretzky, the 16... Gretzky, why would you even say that in the first place, Gretzky? Why would you even say that in the first place? Your streak's been broken and you didn't even mean to this time. They're elves. What does that have to do with anything? Anything! You're racist towards elves! Speciesist, I don't fucking
Skilled
know.
or no, your bodies are ill-suited
Wait, so
to
what
the
is
sea.
it ageless? What does that
Your
mean,
cause
Redsky? What does that have
demands
to do with
alacrity,
anything?
And you shall have it.
The underwater flight thing, that's less of a misstatement than you think. I don't know what that
But
means.
first,
okay.
let us take to the water.
Oh, she's just gonna run straight in, huh? She's just like, no takesy backsies. Not even concerned about her clothes getting wet. Or her hair. Not even concerned that the spell doesn't work and that she just can't breathe and dies. Not even concerned she might get eaten by the shark we just saw.
Incredible. I could swear I was breathing air.
And she can speak, because why not?
Now I shall summon for you noble steeds of great strength.
Okay, we are going to be able to... Okay. The game doesn't have wet clothing effects. It actually does. Ritsky, have you not played the game when it's been raining in-game? Have you not experienced rainy weather conditions in this game, Retsky? Your clothes get wet. Why does everything look dry? You have your graphics settings turned down or something. I don't fudging know, Retsky. I don't know. It very much gets wet. You can breathe underwater because you can speak. Okay, look valid. Oh, in this cutscene? Yeah, I can't tell a fudging difference. What do you mean, wait, it rains in that game? There's a whole weather system.
Look at them. I bet they could take us all the way to
Yeah.
the deepest depths of the sea.
There's a whole weather system in the game, Akai. It will change between like fair skies and clear skies to cloudy to like gloomy, which is like a purpley, like magical looking effect. It gets rainy, thunderstormy, foggy, snowy in some areas. And depending on the actual weather, you find a different fish when you're fishing. And I'm sure there are other reasons to pay attention to the weather too, but I don't know them. You finished Romy Bond and you haven't seen rain? I don't know what to tell you, Kai. There is so much weather in this game. There are literal like weather people in each major city you can talk to, and they'll give you a forecast as well. Like,
And so they may. After we've won over the Confederacy, rescued Kosetsu, and liberated your respective homelands.
Eureka depends on time weather. I don't know what Eureka is. I'm assuming that's like a not necessarily end game, but like it's something that I'm not up to or something. I don't know. Certain regions have exclusively aggressive weather. Ooh, you're just here. It's okay, okay. You can just be here. It's fine. Stormblood. Okay. I'm not there yet. Though.
Should you become parted from your steeds, return to
That's
me,
true, there are
and I
fates that
shall
are linked
call
to
them
weather.
again. Take care, my friends, and may the Kami speed you on your way.
Stormblood relics being like the
find
main
that
weapon
treasure in
relics,
no
like the
time, come
NRR
on!
relic system. You mean that? You wouldn't trust those mounts? Why not? You're racist. On the left killed Steve! Leave them alone! They're not stingrays, they're manta rays. They're very different. Yeah, dang right. I know my species! Thank you for backing me up, Paris. Even though it wasn't intentional, we probably just had the same thought at the same time, etc, etc. Diving unlocked. Let's go. Owing to Sobon's blessing, you can now dive into deep water and stay submerged indefinitely. Underwater settlements can be accessed via circular pools. To leave deep water, you need only swim towards the surface. Conversely, you dive into deep water, press control and spacebar. Wait, control and spacebar? You become step ready, speak with Soban to mount the structure. You don't have the proper badge. No. You know, all your flying mounts have received the charge of ancient blessing and can breathe underwater indefinitely. The diving must first be swimming. The body of water allows diving. You need to descend as you would. Control. I didn't realize control and space was descend. If you're riding a flying mount, you can go from flying to diving by descending at an angle. Special emotes such as water flip that can be only used while underwater. Wait, eastern bow. That's not water flip. Okay. Yeah, okay, we need to add the water flip emote. Level 63, you better have the badge. So true, so true, so true. Water flip is near the... I'm trying to work out which emotes. Actions. So it's, okay, with me and converse, which is on Arcanist. So if I go to the Arcanist, oh god, and then HUD layout 4. Sorry, chat. I need to do it. Convert. Was it between converse? Me and then convert. What if? There we go. Yes, I am picky this way. I will do all of my emotes properly every time. Such a niche emote, I don't care, I want it. I want all my emotes. I'm just using that 100% should not be able to swim. I don't think I can though, right? Hold on, I need, Soban gives me the mounts, is that correct? He is at once, yes. Wait. It said all of my flying mounts. I don't have any flying mounts right now. Oh shit, I can do it anyway, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even fudging matter. I thought I specifically had to, I thought I very specifically had to have unlocked flying in order to use any mount. Okay, time to water flip. Where's water flip? Woo! Oh, kind of a lame emote. Oh, I didn't realize there used to be flight restrictions. I just assumed that, hold on, I want to see if I'm like all the way at the floor. Nah, I still swim. I just assumed that all mounts could always fly. Shadow Bringers remove the flight. And there's the once. What's the once? I wouldn't know that, yeah, exactly. This must be Surino Sato, the Rain Village Soban told us about. Let's see if they can't help us fund Kojin's mission. I think I get the Gunbreaker. Actually, do I even get any of them at the moment? Or do I think while I'm playing leveling Gunbreaker later on, I'll get... Actually, I might not get Gear though. I should probably grab it. You know, now perform underwater emotes. I already have. I know. I also need to eat food. Because I just finished mine. Your system was unlocked them as you get to the expansion, but you can get them. No, I know, but what I meant was I don't know if it's gonna let me pick up the weapons like later on while leveling them if I get the classes later, or if I should grab the weapons now. That's sort of more what I meant. Pugilist Monk, Lancer Dragoon, Rogue Ninja, Gladiator Paladin. I mean, I sort of want to get all of them, really. But also, none of those classes are high enough, so I'm just gonna... You can buy them, they just won't be high quality. Oh, yeah, no, I know, yeah, I mean, yeah. It's fine. Whatever. If this is Suino Sato, then Shiosai, the overseer, should be around here somewhere. I dare say one of the locals will be able to point us in this direction. Now that I look around, I get the distinct impression we're not welcome here. Well, they can take that up with my sword. Wait, are you fudging Aura? Is there anything I might help you with, madame? Who are you? Sasanami? Well, my duties include drafting necessary paperwork for functions in the village. So is this where the aura come from? Open your minds. Oh my god, are they Jedi? Guys, they're Jedi training. Oh, they're up there. Spoiler of an answer? No, don't answer, don't answer. Because they look like Aura. But I also get the feeling there's something slightly odd about them. Oh my god, is it like Atlantis? Did the city sink? Also, Pika's singing so adorably. I love you, Pika! You bet, Pika! No, I know they're all from Doma and I'm in Doma. Like, I know this is the region. I just don't know whether they're from under the ocean initially, or if something happened and they found themselves under the ocean. You know what I mean? Don't answer that. Redsky, it's okay, I know. Capitalists! Yeah, fudge Twitch. So, this is our man. I mean, Twitch loved me, promote my streams on your front page and give me partner. It's not gonna happen. Leave this place and never return. We have no need of wide-eyed wanderers. God dang. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lisa and these are my friends, me, Millie and Alizé. We're looking for the Overseer. That's you, isn't it? Agent of the Blue sent you hither, did they? I am no Overseer, nor ever would I claim to be one. I am the High Priest of Shisui of the Violet Tides, Shiosai. This is the very point and laugh of the ad watchers. It's got a kick. No, fudging. Okay. I've had so many, like, not so many. I've had a couple, like, streamer friends of mine say that they were thinking of, like, streaming on Kick. And, like, I don't know. I'm just sort of like, please don't. That's a gambling site. For gambling. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, Mixer's all the rage. Man, Mixer was all the rage for, like, the year it lasted before Microsoft realized they can't make money and shut it down. They paid so much fudging money to get streamers to leave Twitch and go to their platform exclusively. What a fudging weird business decision. Like, I don't think the people who do that actually understand the demographic. Yes, some people are gonna follow streamers to other services because they watch the streamer, but most people stay on Twitch because Twitch has a lot of the stuff that people like. It has emotes. It has the community. The community is probably the big part. It has the community. You can't copy that by going anywhere else. Like, yes, the service Twitch offers is absolutely, like, not great and could be better, but you really got to do something special to bring an entire community over with you, right? Like, yes, you can copy the emotes. Yes, you can copy the alerts, and you can do sort of, like, similar things, but it's not Twitch. And companies don't recognize that when they fudging spend their millions to get big streamers to come over for them temporarily and then, like, go back because it's not as good. It's a mind-boggling decision that, like, corporations don't understand because the people who run them are so out of touch with reality. No one who fudging runs a streaming company, except maybe, like, actually, like, Twitch, because they are the biggest streaming company, but, like, most new startup, like, streaming companies don't actually really... They're not really part of people who watch a lot of streams, I just see it and go, ooh, that's a cool business idea, and then they just do it. I don't know. Streaming, Peachy, I've just done it. That's my rant. That's a tame way of saying, yeah, listen. We all know it, but I gotta at least pretend like I'm a good guy, you know? You made a kick account to report a streamer because you used the F slur at the end of the game and posted this channel link. And you know they wouldn't have done anything about it, right? No, but like that's really it though. Like all the other competitive streaming, like I really believe this to be true in like 99% of situations, is like companies who like run businesses, and you can probably apply this to any fudging industry. A company that runs a business, that most of the time the reason a lot of them aren't really good and don't succeed is because they aren't their own demographic. And so they don't even understand what it's like to be their own demographic, and they make all these decisions with like data and analytics and stuff, which, don't get me wrong, very important for running anything. You need data and analytics. But there's also a certain level of like actual human fudging understanding and analysis and like emotional like feeling and vibe that you also need to have to be successful. The problem is you can't run a company on vibe. So unless you are like already part of a demographic and know exactly how the demographic like works from a experience perspective of being within that thing, you don't exactly have any data points to look at and say this is a good decision, this is a bad decision, because you can't collect data based on vibes. Anyway, that's my entirely unprofessional opinion with no evidence backing it up, because I know nothing about companies or how they operate. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. I just felt like ranting because Peachy told me to. But like, it's probably accurate, right? Probably. Anyway, now that rant's over, I'm gonna take a quick break and get a drink of water because I have, like, I wouldn't call it lawyer ranting. If I was lawyer ranting, I'd have so many more facts and data points and fudging explanations. That was all just fudging vibes, Peachy. That was all vibes. I got none. Did you see here that Overwatch is getting their head out? I could rant about this too, and I will once the ads are over, because I'm gonna go get a new glass of water. I'm gonna have a... Oh, Redsky, they are not bringing back loot boxes. They're bringing them back by the definitional sense, but you know how they're bringing them back? You get one free loot box as part of the free battle pass, and you get 2 more of the premium battle pass. Each season you get 3 loot boxes. They're bringing them back, all right. Okay, I'll be back when the ads are over. Okay, fudge it. I can't hold it in anymore. I'm gonna rant about the Overwatch fudging situation. Okay, I'm gonna rant about the Overwatch situation for free during the ad break. All of the subscribers and Peachy are gonna be able to see this. If you're not subscribed and not Peachy, I'm so sorry. I don't know why Peachy isn't getting ads, but you know what? We like that here. Congrats, Peachy. I'm so glad you avoided them. Maybe your sub just timed out or something? I don't know. No, that's exactly what it is though, right, Harris? Is they've seen that Rivals has actually like done the impossible. It's what they thought was impossible. I don't know how the fudge they thought they could be like. Okay, boy, oh boy. So Overwatch has been like lost 90% of its player base since they released Overwatch 2. Why they still consider themselves the king of hero shooters is beyond me right now. Maybe because there just hasn't been another hero shooter released, so they're just better by default. But like, even still, it took them until Marvel Rivals to launch to realize, oh shoot, wait, our players don't actually like our game. Wow, what gave it away? Was the fudging dwindling player count? Or did you not notice it was the dwindling player count because your profits were through the fudging roof from all the whales spending money on your cosmetics and premium battle passes? What the fudge do I know though, right? So, anyway, fudging, so they're finally seeing that like actually the game is trash because a subpar game like Marvel Rivals, which is still a lot of fun, but is not professional by any means. And let's not they deserve all the success they've got and they've done very well and they're a fantastic game, but you can tell it's not as polished and not as well balanced and not as well like, it doesn't have the backing of like a major studio like Blizzard behind it, right? Not to say that means anything anymore because Blizzard's in an absolute shambles right now, but you get my point. My point is that they've finally seen that they're not actually as good as they think they are because all of their players are going to this other game. Their minds are freaking blown because they don't understand how that's even possible because of all the profits that Marvel Rivals is getting. So they're freaking panicking now and trying to get their players back by any means necessary. They brought back 6v6. They brought back classic Overwatch. They're now bringing back loot boxes, making any attempt to get their player count back up high. But the only thing they're not doing to get the player count high is actually making their microtransactions, you know, better for the players. And you can tell this because they still have their fudging battle passes, which they're not changing. They're still not even really releasing that many like skins that people actually want, and the ones they do are like for the same fudging 50 character, same 3 characters have always been releasing skins for anyway because they're the favorites and that appeals to the whales who will spend all their money on them. Plus, they're freaking making all these other changes to make the gameplay experience better, by which they mean bringing it back to Overwatch 1 because no one likes Overwatch 2. Right? On top of that, their whole excitement about bringing loot boxes back is completely missed the mark for why people liked loot boxes in the first place. They didn't like loot boxes because of gambling and random chance. They liked loot boxes because it allowed them to actually earn cosmetics by playing the game for free. They didn't care that it was a random cosmetic because you could either get dupes and they'd give you coins to buy cosmetics with in-game currency, or they might actually get a good cosmetic they really like and they could get a huge collection of cosmetics, whether they're ones for skins that they like or don't like, by not spending a single fudging cent. What have they done now when they're bringing back loot boxes? Are they bringing back the great loot boxes of old, which we liked? No, they're bringing back 3 loot boxes a season, 1 for free in the Battle Pass, which you still have to play and focus on to progress, and the other 2 for Premium Battle Pass. And not only is that a problem, because of the fact that you only get 3 for an entire season, so you're not even getting the wealth of cosmetics that can build up your collection like people actually want, but you're also having to pay to get these loot boxes because, again, they're in the Premium Battle Pass. But also, they're replacing slots in the Premium Battle Pass that they could use to make quality, legendary, or epic skins. And instead of doing that, this man's gonna do numbers. I'm not even done. Instead of doing that and putting like a good quality epic or a good quality legendary skin in the Battle Pass for people to enjoy, that was actually going to be good that everyone can get, they're going to instead put a random loot box in there that might get you some absolute trash, like a spray or like a freaking voice line. So you might not even get a skin. It's taking up a whole section of the Battle Pass, so you're not even gonna be guaranteed a good reward anymore. You're just gonna get a trash reward now instead. It's fudging stupid. Pika tried numbing the headset. Pika's saying shut the fudge up. Like, they're making all these amazing promises and stuff to get people excited about their game again, but in reality, they're just fudging scrambling because they know that their game is losing numbers, that people are enjoying Rivals more, and all the changes that they're making is just catering to all the people who liked the original Overwatch 1 for nostalgia. They're not actually making the game better. They're not improving the game. They're not balancing the game more. They're saying, hey, we're bringing back classic 6v6 Overwatch, but we're bringing them back exactly how it was when Overwatch 1 released, which means they're not balancing heroes. You still got fudging strong, overpowered Doomfist who's returned, by the way. Like, they're just bringing back the heroes as they were, which, yes, that's what people want, but they're not focusing on improving the game. They're just bringing back what we had. Loot boxes, they're not improving the loot box system. They're not giving people the rewards that they actually want. They're not addressing the reason people want loot boxes. They're not targeting the cause for why people hate their current monetization system. They're just catering to people who have nostalgia for the loot box system in the game by saying we're bringing them back while actively making them worse than they've ever been. They're not doing anything to actually improve their game. And that's why I'm still not going to go back to Overwatch. Because I don't have any faith at all that Blizzard is actually doing this out of their goodwill. They're doing it to save face and to try to get more money from people who will be spending money on their game again. That's literally it. Also, the perks is like, okay, the perks is a great idea, but my problem with the introduction of perks is the whole excuse for why they couldn't release PvE and story mode and a campaign was because they couldn't work out how to get the perk system to work because it was too complicated and there were too many possibilities and permutations and it was all too hard, so they weren't going to do it because they didn't believe they could give the game mode justice. So they cancelled the PvE. Now what are they doing? They're bringing perks back anyway? So now perks are gonna be here? What the fudge is their point? What are they doing? Depends how the perks will be done. But the whole point is they had the option to change how the perks would be done so that way they could still release their campaign, and they all decided it was way too hard, so they were giving up. They weren't gonna redo the perk system to make it work. The whole argument was, with all the heroes in the game and all the champions and all the different possible combinations of the abilities and skills you can unlock, there was just too much to do. And so because there was too much, because you had to have different perks and abilities for every single hero, it would be way too hard to put into a campaign because there'd be too much work and we'd have to balance it all, and the balancing would be difficult, and it would all be too difficult. That was their argument. What are they doing now? They're introducing perks for each hero that is going to be different and will interact with other heroes differently. They are doing the exact same thing they said was too hard to do when they were promising to release PvE in the first place. And now they're releasing it anyway for PvP. You wanna know why? Because it's gonna make them money from all the freaking microtransaction sales, because they're trying to get people to come back to their game by introducing different things. But they're doing it so disingenuously, that they're doing it as a cash grab, to save face, to get their players back, not because they actually want to make the game better. The side effect is it might make the game better, but like, that's not why they're doing it. They're doing it because they've realized, oh shoot, Marvel Rivals has taken all our players and we need to get them back. And then there's no guarantee they're actually going to continue with this goodwill, if there even is any. There's no guarantee of that. Okay, that's my rant. I've had quite some time to think about this. Quite some time being the 3-minute ad break. Okay, the scatter shot was a pain though. It was fun as Hanzo. It fudging sucked as literally anyone else. And I'm of the opinion that when it comes to game balance, whilst it is very important that you have a character that is fun to play, it is more important that the character is not annoying to play against by everyone else. And the reason I say that is because a character that is fun to play benefits one person in the game. A character that is annoying to play against is a detriment to all 9 or 11 other players, depending on how many freaking people in the game are, right? You can't have a player that is so strong that everyone else in the game doesn't like playing them, because that's how people stop playing your game. Because they either play that character because they feel like they're really enjoying themselves being overpowered, or they can't play that character, they don't like playing the character, or they can just never pick the character because everyone else does, and so they leave the game and they don't play anymore. It's bad for game balance, it's bad for the longevity of the game, it's bad for the lifespan, it's bad for everyone. Not that I know how to balance a character though, because again, I am not a game designer. I just play video games. Okay. Rip your boyfriend though, Peachy. I hope they get to work on time. Yep, he didn't get enough sketches and camera markings. Blizzard needs to nerf Moon Knight. I do agree Moon Knight needs a nerf. His ultimate's not bugged, by the way. It's working as intended. It's just the intended way of working is a little janky, and I don't think it's how it's meant to work. It's intended to work that way. It's not a bug. It's coded the way it's coded. It just doesn't feel right because of how it's implemented, and it does need a nerf. That's even worse. Yeah, so the way it works, right, is, or the way it used to work, is you'd have your ult. Sorry, I'm still doing another rant. I don't know much about Mr. Fantastic. I haven't played enough. I can't really comment on him. But for Moon Knight, the way it used to work before his balance changed in Season 1 was you had the circle, right? And that circle would do constant ultimate damage. But each arm, hand, whatever that went through the circle also had its own bit of damage. And the reasons for this, I know I did, but I haven't played enough to really like say. I'm not an expert. I don't really know, right? The reason for this is, and how it did that, is because they didn't want it to be like, if you have this much, like if you stand within the circle and don't get hit by a hand, they didn't want you to survive. They wanted to make it very clear that if you stand in the circle, you're going to take damage, right? That makes sense. But then when they made his ult bigger and they buffed his ult, what they did was they made the ult bigger so that the hands can reach larger areas and like go further out, but they didn't change the initial damaging circle. So if you'd stayed directly in the center of his new ult, you take the damage over time you were meant to take, which by the way is still a huge amount of damage. It's like 250 damage per second. It's meant to be a lot of damage to stop you from being in the ult, right? And that's how it initially was too. But what they've done is they've increased that damage in the Season 1 buff, but they haven't increased the range of the damaging circle. So you could stay within the very center of his new ult's range and get the full damage, or you can stay out of that range but still within the visual circle of the ult. Take no damage unless you get hit by the hand. So what people are thinking is a double damage bug is actually them being outside of the circle and taking no damage and getting hit by the hand and thinking this is how it's meant to be. I got hit by the hand, I died. But in the rare case that they're in the inside of the circle as well, they take the 250 damage per second plus the damage of the hands coming down as well, which is another like 200 damage a second from the hand hitting you. And they think, oh, I've been damaged twice. When in reality, it was always like that, except for lower damage values because it didn't used to be as damaging, and then they buffed him. So now they've buffed him so they take massive damage, but then they take massive damage plus massive damage sometimes. But other times, if they're not inside the direct damaging circle, they only take massive damage once. So they think it's a double damage bug, when in reality, they just didn't change the size of the circle. And they also over-buffed the damage because it does a lot of fudging damage. That's my understanding of what's happened, based on what other people have said online. Anyway, now that my throat hurts from all this ranting about video games... Yeah, yap. Don't get me wrong, I freaking love yapping and ranting. I hope other people like listening to it, and I hope I'm not just spouting a lot of nonsense. Because as I say with the disclaimer of everything I say, this is my understanding of things. You've not tried Marble Rivals? You got more RAM so you can't. Fair enough. So fair, Peachy. DPS damage with tank health and soft recovery. Yeah, and then that's the other problem with Midnight too. He does fudging massive damage because he damages people when they're all grouped up even more, and people love to group up because, you know, it's a team shooter, so they're going to group up, so he's strong there. Plus he has a lot of health, and he has a lot of like survivability by just running away, flying, using his grappling hook. Like, he's just a pain to deal with. He's trying to see how many rants you can get out of me today. I mean, that's 2. And hold on. Who was it you? He said, who was it that mentioned Moon Knight? Because that wasn't you, was it, Retsky? I don't remember who mentioned Moon Knight. 3? No, I did my Overwatch rant, which was someone. I don't remember who it was. And I did my Moon Knight rant. What was the other rant I've done? 2 above, even worse. Oh, Blizzard needs nerf Moon. Okay, no, Retsky wasn't Moon Knight. You're right. Thank you, Harris. I will say there is one good thing Blizzard has done recently, and by done I mean they have promised to do it, and they have a goal/intention. And that is World of Warcraft is officially copying Final Fantasy's housing system, but without the trashy freaking limits on purchasing and auctioning or fudging whatever the fudge that it is. That's what Blizzard's done. The World of Warcraft team has said we're taking everything good about the Final Fantasy housing system and nothing bad, and we're gonna make it better. Screw you, Final Fantasy, we can do it better than you. And honestly, good, it's taken them 20 fudging years to implement. But hey, that's a win. Oh yeah, Kick, that's right. I ranted about Kick too. I mean, that was not really a full rant. Oh, no, it did turn into a rant. Okay, you're right. I ranted before about what my memory is? No, I didn't. Did I? I don't remember this. Oh no, my memory! Oh my god. That's 3 rants today. That's crazy. And it's only been an hour. So you are the man we're looking for. Great, we need your help. We're looking for this jewel called the Yasakani node. Stop, I will hear no more. You think I need more RAM? I need to download more rant. Oh, yeah, Redsky doesn't use punctuation, yeah. Okay, so I've said this before to some people, not others. I don't know if I've ever said it on stream. I think I have, I don't remember. I am really bad at interpreting sentences where punctuation is not used properly. I mean, I'm generally okay, like most of the time, but so many times I will be confused where punctuation is not used. I will just not understand. I will be lost. I will not get the meaning of your sentence. I will be confused. I will need to ask for clarification. Everyone will look at me about like I'm an idiot. I know, I understand that now. Now that you mentioned he didn't use punctuations, I went back and I like put in the punctuation where they should be, and now I get it. But yeah, if punctuation's not there, I get confused. I get confused. I hire as a translator, you'll pay them in gifted subs. So you were the one who gifted the sub beforehand. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was you. There are only 2 people who make themselves anonymous in my stream. There are only 2 people who do it, and I did not see Volvent anywhere. I can't check. I can check anonymous use of bits, because that comes up in my activity feed. So if someone uses bits anonymously, I can see it in my activity feed, but when someone gifts a sub anonymously, that does not come up in my activity feed. I can't see who anonymously gifts subs. I can see who anonymously spends bits. You don't believe me? Well, first off, I promise. Secondly, I will show you proof. So, I will screenshot this to you, Redsky. This is my activity feed. By the way, as for second reference, or for further reference, I don't check my activity feed during stream because I have a secondary like feed which tells me all of the things that happen, and I don't use Twitch's official activity feed. I look at everything else. But importantly, even if I did look at the activity feed, it still says anonymous for gift subs. It only gives away the bits, and I don't look at it anymore because I know you like being anonymous, so I don't call you out on it, and I don't check either. Yeah, I've checked before and called you out on bits. The other times I've checked. The other times I've called you out on gifting subs, I've guessed it was you. I've guessed it was you. I've had no proof ever about gift subs. I've gone through, yeah, we've done 3 quests in an hour. I hope you're enjoying Final Fantasy Fridays where I complete absolutely nothing and the quests don't matter. We'll suffer no outside troubles now Sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. Sorry, I'm really bad at like talking to chat and going through the game at the same time, but I prefer to talk to chat anyway because that's why I stream. The game is just a backdrop, you know, it's the reason. It's what I can use to talk to chat when chat is quiet. But I do need to play the game more, I do acknowledge that. Quiet as obey, or there'll be no dango for dinner. I don't know what these words mean. It's a cute honor, I love the honors. I can do naught to AG. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. My nose is so fudging itchy. Also, Peachy, I love those emotes. I don't know what they are, but I love them. At the very least, sir, you might condescend to tell us of your village and of why you were so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. God damn, okay, wow. I thought he was pretty polite. Actually, no, he did call you outsiders and stuff. Shut up, Redsky. You're so right, and I have no defense. I concede. Colored bread? What? We asked him why he doesn't show us courtesy, and he has to think about it. He's like, why don't I show you courtesy? This is our sanctuary under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess Sovereign of Shisui. We ran... Wait, Aura and Ryan. Is Ryan, what's the word? Is Ryan, like the description for their people? Like how an Australian is an Australian and like a, no, I know it's just the Al Ra are the, wait, are you saying the Ra N are a sub-clan of the Al Ra? Is that what you're saying? Because I assumed that, like, people who were Al Ra are referred to as Ryan. Like, people who are from Australia are referred to as Australian. and people who are from the US are considered American. I just thought the Ryan was what the Aura people were referred to as Ryan. No? You think there are specific regions, mate? There's a subclass like Highland and Midland. No. The Aura are the subclass like Highland and Midlander, because you've got the Aura and the Zayren. No, oh no, wait, no, I'm dumb. Oh my god, no. Aura, oh my god, no, ignore me. Oh my god, I'm so wrong. I'm getting confused. You're right. You guys are right. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Al-Ra is made up of Ra-En and Zay, whatever the fudge. I'm silly. I get it. I'm silly. Okay. Yeah. Why are Highlanders so ugly? You know, it really sucks because I prefer the Highlander running animation. But I prefer the Midlander to everything else. Everything. I'm not even here for the Thylanders like most people are. Like, I like the Midlanders. I just hate the Midlander running animation so much. Midlanders can't be bald? Oh, I wouldn't know because I don't play male characters. Thancred would put the... Wait, is Thancred a fudging Highlander? No, Thancred's a Midlander, surely. You take that back, my female Midlander is so pretty. No, there are very pretty Midlanders. And sorry, Highland. No, Midland. Wait, Peachy, you just said your female Midlander is so pretty, but Retsky said Highlanders are ugly. Peachy, are you confused? He wasn't attacking your Midlander, he was attacking the Highlanders. Never mind, scratch that. Are you guys now getting confused? See, the Midlanders and Highlanders are sub-races, right? So Midlanders and Highlanders are sub-races. Here is the main race. You guys did what I did! That's so funny! Guys, come on, we just had this conversation, guys. Oh, man. Your character's a Highlander? I don't like that Midlanders can't be bald. I do think that they should be bald. I think bald should be an option for every race. You will annihilate Retsky? Godbert. Shoot, Godbert is a fudging Highlander. But also, Godbert is a custom model, right? You can't make Godbert with any like Highlander character customization. So like it technically doesn't count. Okay, what? I'm not gonna ask. A lot is default. No, a lot is default, but like the things that matter aren't. The things that matter. Long ago, our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands. Beneath the waters, they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. All that we are, our culture, our traditions, born of the sea, as was like. Female Highlanders be dummy mummies. Okay, so Peachy, as I was saying, I'm not really here for the Thylanders myself. You know, I'm not here for thighs. I'm not here for dummy mummies. That's not my thing. So I don't like the Highlanders. I can respect other people thirst over them for reasons I will never relate to. But they're not for me, and also I prefer everything else about the Midlander. I prefer their mount animation. I prefer their character customization options. I prefer everything except their fudging running animation. I want to run like a pretty little princess. Like, the bigger dummy mummies. Yeah, true. You got the cat girls and the I'm talking about the. To be clear, I'm not talking about the Makoti. I'm talking about the big cats. I forgot what the fudge they're called. And then you have the fudging Vieira, the rabbits. And then you have the fudging the fudging Rogadon. Like, just pick those races if you want that, you know? Reads Vicky, wait, what? Minphilly is a Highlander? Yeah, Minphilly is a Highlander. Minphilly is a Highlander. I know, it's mind-blowing, I don't get it. You take it back, you love hand. Wait, Retsky, what? Wait, is that because of Retsky, is that because of Minphilia? Retsky, is that because of Retsky? Retsky. Come on, Retsky. I didn't expect this from you. No, Lisa's a... No, she's a Midlander, surely. No, I'm... Do I want to Google this or will I get spoiled? Ida race. Okay, she's here. That doesn't help me. She's not a Highlander. Okay, well this fudging wiki page doesn't even tell me this, I Bryce. It's so funny. Yeah, you do. You do. Notable Highlanders. Raubon. Midfilia. Ida. There's no way Ida. There's no way Ida. That doesn't make sense. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. You know what I do find really interesting though? Ida's same page in the Final Fantasy wiki does not confirm her race as Highlander. It only says here. Wait, whose job class is minor? Minfilia? Oh my god! That's gotta be like a data mine thing. Like she's not actually a minor, but like that's probably what she's coded in game, which is really weird. Like very weird. But I guess she doesn't really have an actual like proper combat class. Do we ever see Minfilia do any... Bill Alamegan? No, I did pick up on that, Harris. I did pick up on that list being all Alamegan. That is probably the first thing that jumped out at me. They were basically all Alamegan. But I didn't know Minfilia was Alamegan. Ida we did know about, but I didn't realize that all Alamegans were Highlanders. I was under the assumption that Alamegans were probably a mix of Highlander and Midlander, which is why I thought Lise was Midlander. But actually, like, come to think of it, they might mostly just be all mostly Highlanders. Which tracks. We're just stalling at this point. Yeah, guys, come on! Let me play the game! No, I'm kidding. Please keep talking. I'm so sorry. I'll get better, I promise. Is that perfect? Even Pika doesn't want me to play. Oh my god. Okay, hold on, wait. I think this is our, Okay. Suino Sato is our sanctuary. Under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, we, Ryan, enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives. Long ago, our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands. Beneath the waters, they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. So all the Alra Ryan basically were chased away due to war, and they sought refuge under the ocean, so now they all live under the sea? Is that what I'm hearing? Or maybe it's only this particular group of Ryan. But they said long ago our forebears. Katrin! I'm so sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of your name. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How are you all doing, guys? If you don't know me, I'm Johnny. I play a variety of games. Right now I'm playing Final Fantasy on Fridays. And the Dragon Age games, because I was very far behind. I'm up to Inquisition now, but not the point. The point is I rant a lot, and I've been ranting for like an hour and a half, and I've done 3 quests, so I'm so sorry. How was your stream? How's Final Fantasy? Oh, also, I'm also new to Final Fantasy, so like, this is my first time being at Stormblood, so no spoilers, please. How are you doing, Katrin? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How are things? I'm a blabbermouth. I normally don't talk this much, though. The ones identify particular clans. Oh, you mean like how if they're curved like this, that's like one Ryan clan? But they have the same horns in the fudging Zayla too, right? Just obviously they're black instead of white. I am so sorry, I really am. The who have engaged others in diplomacy has ever been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence is essentially preserving our way of life. My nose is still so freaking itchy. Ah. It was when Doma fell 25 years past. The Ruby Princess and her wisdom decided that we would take no part, as it was so ever it shall be. Came to the perfect place, you blah blah lot too. Nice. Nice, we love that here. Do you actually get your quests done and your gameplay, like, progressing though? Because I'm not. Forever and ever apart, forgive me. I understand now how highly you value your way of life and how you'll suffer none to endanger it. Maybe should we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Look, so fair. He has his people to take care of. You know? It's not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who would call this place home. For me to defy their will and to be outside this domain would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Do not ask this. Yeah, we just shrug and leave. Rob, I could throw you off a cliff and you'd ask for more. Retsky! Retsky's really horny today, chat. Which is very odd for Retsky. You can multitask, you finish and walk in your over Dawn Trial. Nice! I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you enjoyed Dawn Trial. No, Endwalker. I hope you enjoyed Endwalker. I've heard like such good things about the ending, no spoiler things. When I saw someone flying above me, I knew that was you, Peachy. I knew it was you. Also, that is a fudging giant mount. What the hell? Did you get it from like a fudging extreme raid or something? Extreme trial? That looks like an extreme trial, like mount. Looks edible. It's a dragon. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. It was free. Peachy, Peachy, Peachy. No, no, let me look into your eyes. Peachy. Where did you get that mount? Also, just for the sake of like not losing me, if you wanted to follow, I don't know. The New Year's event the other year? This is probably when I took a break from playing the game and therefore I actually just missed it, huh? That's so sad. There was never a visible job, but AR very briefly commented on her being a minor. In what way? Wait, was this probably the... No? Wait. No, when? I don't know. So it continues, another village, another deaf ear. Clearly, Gurbanya is not the only place with wolves. I'm starting to wonder if this is a huge mistake. Gasetsu couldn't have known it would take this long. I only hope you're still alive. We'll be fine. Take the materials simply because I don't have any of the other jobs left. Like the 10-year anniversary. Oh, so when Peachy says the other year, she doesn't just mean, ah, yeah, the other year. She means like fudging before I started playing. Well, I guess 2021 is still the other year, isn't it? Also, cutscene? Oh no. Gasetsu. Oh no, buddy. Wait, hold on. What is considered the 10...
I tire of this filthy tavern, and it's still filthier clientele.
What's considered the 10th year anniversary of this game, actually? Is it like when it first launched in 2011, or is it when it actually did the major overhaul and got rid of its trashy old game and became the better game that we know today in 2013? What's considered the anniversary of this game?
"'Tis scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer."
Oh my god. You wanna check his kidneys? Oh my god. Retsky, no! Oh my god!
Oh, name calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Also, let me just point out the irony of her saying, oh, we've been reduced to name calling, while she's literally getting someone else to kick his face and guts and body and like punches. Like, physical violence is apparently not as bad as name calling, guys. I mean, yeah, but like, come on. Come on, Retsky.
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
What does it even mean? Oh, she took that personally, chat. Oh. I thought she was just gonna smash his face in, but either he's really strong because
Not
Highlander, or she's really weak.
Enough.
Okay, so 2023 was the 10th year anniversary. I think I was playing then. Wait, no, that probably would have been a few months before I start. No. No, hold on. I'm sure I started playing in 2023. Like, around then was when I started playing. Oh my god, Retsky! He's too bulky to be Highlander? He's not a Rogadon though, right? Sure. Hold on. I don't want to Google Gasetsu's wiki because I'll probably accidentally spoil myself. Can someone Google Gasetsu's wiki and tell me what race the wiki says he is? What was I Googling? No. Okay, I'm gonna open up my YouTube to look at the VODs to see when I first started playing this game. Because I swear I started around that time. I probably was around for the 10th anniversary. Oh, was he in the notables? So he is a Highlander. Knew it! Knew it! Rogadon? Wait, he's Rogadon. But you said he was in the list of notables. Which, you said in the list of notables for Highlanders? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh, you mean spoiler free looking. He's not in it. Gotcha. Cool, 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 cool. Thank ya. Okay, let's find where my... Where the fudge is my Final Fantasy playlist? There it is. Hey chat, when was my first ever Final Fantasy stream? Which, by the way, would have been the first time I played the game. It was a year ago. So it could have been 2023. The 26th of July, 2023. No, 26th of June, 2023. I was around for the 10th year anniversary, and I didn't participate in it, and I missed out on the amount. What the hell? I can't believe this. Not only is it shaking my head too, but like I played for a period of 2 months exactly, maybe a little longer. I'm gonna skim through all of the I'm gonna skim through a lot of these streams to find exactly when 13th of the 8th, 2023, I was still playing the game. I played right through the 10th anniversary event and I didn't do it. I quite literally have no one to blame but myself. I was there for it. I was actively playing too. I was actively playing. This was before it was Go shell out $12. I don't wanna. Probably not $12.
My appetite for your agony is as an abyss, bottomless, insatiable.
That's $12 US, right, Harris? That's like 20 bucks Australian. Can I link that? But I just closed it down. But if you go to the in my Discord, if you go to the info channel, which is like right near the top in the important section, there is YouTube VODs. There's a link to YouTube VODs. There's all my VODs. You can see a Final Fantasy playlist. I've got a playlist of every single game I've ever played. There's a Final Fantasy playlist that has every single Final Fantasy stream in there. So you'll be able to see the very first stream and like all the streams up until yesterday's. Insatiable bottom. Oh my god, Redsky, why are you like this tonight? I just
Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you.
Oh my. Redsky, stop. She is evil. Don't do it.
But you think you are made of sterner stuff?
And?
Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oaf go and fetch your master's
You've nearly had 4.5 years of sub. Wait, is that total or is that like in a row consecutively? Because I have, even though I've taken like big breaks from the game, I've still been subbed the whole time because oopsies. No, I said mid-June 2023. That was, I played through the entirety of the 10th anniversary. I played it. I was still playing by then. I hadn't stopped yet. But no, I have been subbed actively since June 2023. So I think I've been, what's that, a year and a half? Coming up on 2 years in a couple months? No, it's about a year and 2/3. Really, ARR says Jan 7th.
Poor,
Wait, what?
poor Lord Cayenne.
Wait, what?
Kami rest his soul.
I thought you said the...
Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time.
I thought you said the anniversary event was August in 2023. I'm very confused. You unsub during your breaks, it's a waste of money. No, and I'm really bad at unsubscribing from things when I'm not playing games. Wait, my VOD says Gen 7th. That can't.
I am a duck!
Katrin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great time here so far. I hope you're having a good day, etc. etc. No, Jan 7th is not right. Oh. Paris. In Australia, we do date, month, year. So if you're looking at something that says 1/7/23, that's the 1st of July. I was not playing in January of 23. I started mid-year 23. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, we did a logical way here. It's this day of this month of this year. We don't do this month and this day. I don't know why you put the month and the day in the middle. It doesn't make sense. It's day, month, year, or year, month, day. I use year, month, day for like sorting purposes when I'm saving files in a filing system. So that way when I sort by name, it's all in date order. But that's year, month, day. The month is always in the middle. You do the day, then I don't get why day goes in the middle in the US. I don't understand the logic behind it. And that's not an attack at oh my god, you guys are weird. I just genuinely don't get why or how that makes sense. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Day, month, year is the only way to do it. The rest of the world does day, month, year. That's all I'm saying. How many time for a second hours in there? No, Retsky, that's not right. It's minutes, seconds, hours. Asia puts year first. And again, understandable, because when you're sorting, the year goes first, and then the month and the day. Right? That makes sense. You don't put the day in between. I don't get it. It's literally smaller period of time, medium period of time, larger period of time. That's how it works. Smaller period, middle period, larger period. A day is shorter than a month, which is shorter than a year. Or you could do it the reverse, again, for sorting reasons. The year, because when you sort by things, it'll sort by the year, then it will sort by whichever month, and then it will sort by whichever day. That makes sense. How the fudge do you do any sort of sorting with the day in the middle? I don't get it. I don't. Anyway, that's another rant now.
25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed.
Were you lied to? Goes to Google source. Wait, were you lied to about what, Harris? Wait, what were you lied to about? Sorry, Americans in stream. What were the golf? Oh my god. Okay, no, I refuse. Okay, I have ranted about quite a lot of things on stream. And usually that doesn't stop me from ranting about politics as well, though I'm not like... I try not to be controversial or say any like actual like political opinions when I rant about politics. But given the state of the world right now, and given the absolute mess of American politics right now and how an absolutely shambles it is, I am so sorry, Americans, for having to... whatever the fudge is going on. That is a topic I'm going to actively stay away from at this point. Just to know that I don't like it, I think it's an absolute mess, and I genuinely think it's gonna suck for you guys for the next very long period of time. But I'm not gonna go there, because it is very fudging not great, you know? So we'll move on. About the Cybertrucks! I did not, but I've heard that one of them ran over and killed Duolingo. I'm not quite sure though. I know Duolingo is dead and I think a Cybertruck was involved, but I can't really tell for sure.
Tell me.
That's gonna make no sense to people who don't pay attention to
him
Duolingo.
that day? To live with the disgrace of his death.
Yeah. I stopped for several months. And then I came... Wait, I stopped 2 weeks before the event. Wait, you told me it was the 27th of August. Sorry, no, you told me it was the 7th of August. Was it like the 27th instead? Hold on, wait, maybe you did say 27th. No, you said August 7th. So it wasn't August the 7th, and I wasn't playing through the event. So I missed out on the event by 2 weeks. Oh, that's so annoying. You got yeeted? Peachy, no! The government did what? I'm not gonna rant. I'm not gonna rant. I'm not gonna rant. I'm not gonna list everything that is
Not that
wrong
you
with
were
the
a
fact
stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it.
I'm not gonna do a rant. I'm just gonna do a mini little expose on my thoughts right now. Which are that you have a... Sorry, I say you. We're not all American here. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's only one American in my chat right now, and that's Harris. Oh my god, I've been saying Harris again. It's Harris. The patch the event was part of said 7th, but the event actually came later. Ah, okay, gotcha, Harris. That makes sense. Okay. So... You have an American president right now who is literally doing nothing but talking about how government is wasting money and all these things. Who is literally fudging taken Musk to run a fudging coup on the fudging treasury, fudging going and putting all his fudging little grubby private mitts into places he does not belong, doing all these things which are very questionable at best, and there is no evidence that we've currently come out, but it's very clearly not going to be legal when it does get fudging, you know, go to trial. All that, we already know this stuff. But my point being, we have an American who's literally, like, an American president who's literally saying government spending is horrible and they're using all this stuff, wasting things, and it's not going towards the people. And what is he doing? He is throwing tariffs on everything, which is going to make the economy worse. He is offering to fudging buy Gaza, the entirety of Gaza, just buy the whole fudging country and kick the Palestinians out. And he has spent $400 million on Cybertrucks for the military when there is an active, freaking cost of living crisis and the price of eggs has gone up, which, as I recall, is the one fudging promise he made was for the price of eggs to go down. That's it. I've said all I need to. I've made my point. I've made my point. That is all.
Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side.
Again, I try not to be political.
Even if it meant pledging his
I don't think
blade
it's the
to his
place for
sworn
it.
enemy.
I gotta call things out when they come up.
They say he walked with death. That he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name.
Paris?
Truly a tale for the
I disagree. It is already the Gulf of America. And the reason I say that is because the people who are going to refer to it as the Gulf of America, because they're either Trump fanboys or they're fudging Google, or whatever fudging other company or person that is in Trump's grubby little mitts, are already calling it the Gulf of America. The people who are not going to call it the Gulf of America are still calling it the Gulf of Mexico, and that's not going to change. It's not that it's soon to be the Gulf of America, it's that for all intensive purposes, it basically already is. To the people that it's gonna make a difference to anyway. Having said that, it's not the Gulf of America. You can't just fudging decide you're gonna name something different and just have it change its name. But apparently, for some ungodly fudging forsaken reason, Trump does have that power because he said he was gonna call it the Gulf of America, and fudging so many people, including fudging Google, jumped on board. What the fudge? He didn't even do anything. He just said it. He just said it, and it happened. Sorry, I'm getting angry. I'm here to play Final Fantasy.
I do not deny my sins.
Thank you, Peachy.
But I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
I am suffering here. Also, just while I'm already at the fudging American rant, because, like, I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Can we talk about how, for those of you who are here for the ending of Dragon Age 2, can we talk about the absolute fudging parallels that game had and its ending has on the state of the US right now? Like, I don't know who was here for it, or the people who have just played Dragon Age 2. Maybe they know what I'm talking about. But the literal entire end of the game of Dragon Age 2 was about the whole fudging war between the mages and Templars, of tensions building really high and fudging mages being vilified, basically treated like second-rate citizens, being absolutely like just controlled by the whatever the Templars, who were effectively the policing like authority within the city at that point. Which, by the way, the Templars aren't actually the law in Kirkwall. They took over as the controllers because their leader Meredith decided that when the Viscount died, no one else was worthy of ruling, so she took up the role for herself and said she would look at who else gets the role and she'd pass over her rule when the time is right and when the right person takes up the pedestal to lead. But she never did it, so she kept the ruling for herself whilst actually freaking discriminating against those who she didn't like, creating an us versus them situation, declaring all mages as being like criminals and terrorists and stuff. What does that sound like? Maybe it's possibly to say the US right now with them fudging forming an us versus them situation with the minorities. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. I'm not in the US, so I can't fudging speak right now. I'm just saying what I see to be true, which is that Musk is fudging running the government with fudging because he said so. And anyway.
Oh, I mean not to reproach
Exactly,
you,
Rescue, thank
but
you.
to praise you.
There are just too many parallels.
You're a survivor,
you know?
Samuel.
From a game that released in 2011.
Just
It did a really good job of being representative of 14 years in the future. Dino Nuggies! Okay, hold on, what have we got here? Wait. Oh, I was so confused because I was looking at the emote codes and I was like, but they're the same. One is missing a G. I like the first one. I'm not a fan of the Stegosaurus. I like the first one. I understand the first one is a cliche. It's like the ideal dinosaur. It's what you think of when you think dinosaur. You think the dinosaur with the 2 legs and its arms. You think T-Rex type of thing, and that's what that one is. I understand Stegosaurus is like the second type of dinosaur you think of, but like, I don't know. I've never been a fan of Stegosauruses. I like the T-Rexes. No game will ever have that feeling like that more than Metal Gear Solid 2. I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game. So I actually can't talk. I'm so sorry, Harris. I'll get used to it eventually. Hold on. I gotta scroll up. I missed some chat when I was ranting about the US. Google also started hiding some stuff. Google also removed from its calendar all the fudging different holidays. They removed Pride Month. They removed Black History Month or whatever it was called. They've removed all those sorts of things because keeping too many holidays for different groups of people, whether it be minorities or religions or whatever, was too difficult. But don't worry, guys. You can be certain they still have Easter and Christmas because they're Christian and they're still there. Canada's gonna be North Montana someday. Fudging. If I didn't even touch on the whole Canada situation, and I'm not gonna because I don't really have enough insight except to say it's fudging stupid. There's that. Anyway. You think Brontosaurus because Jurassic Park scared you as a kid? I don't even think I watched Jurassic Park as a child. I watched it as a teenager. Maybe in my, like, somewhere between 10 and 12 years old? I don't think I watched it any earlier than that. I'm so sure AI and internet making you everything you're told. Wait, AI and internet making you do everything you're told. Oh, Metal Gear Solid, you mean? That's what that was about. Am I gonna do another rant on ChatGPT? I don't think I have it in me, chat. I don't think I have it in me. Anyway, all of these rants were brought to you by ChatGPT. They weren't, by the way. They absolutely were not. I would never touch ChatGPT with a 10-foot fudging pole. I did in the past just because I was curious as to how good it actually was. But like, I only did it for things like, come up with a D&D combat encounter, like for some, just like one time. And then I was like, okay, it can do the bare basic thing for a niche thing. That's pretty cool. Because no one when making ChatGPT was thinking, can we use this for freaking combat and D&D? No one thought that. But, I mean, I've got to give it to them. They certainly scoured the internet for every single copyright infringing piece of that fudging exists because, man, that did a good job. But apart from that one use, never touching it. It's powerful, but it's terrifying. And also should not be relied on as much as it is because, oh my god. All these rants are brought to you by prisoners of war. Yeah, no, these rants are not brought to you by chat. These ChatGPT. These rants are brought to you by chat. Are we talking about the Scooby-Doo movie with like the ghosts possessing people? I can't remember who the actors are in that movie. I know if you named them, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. That was that was my favorite movie as a kid. It wasn't scary, it was funny, and it was good. Yeah, when they're on the island. I haven't seen that movie in like 2 decades. I need to see it again. That was my favorite movie as a kid. Like, my actual favorite. I would watch it so many times. So good. You are not okay with it?
So, let us not dwell on the past.
No, they're not. They won't ghosts.
And instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Dormer's missing heir.
I said this the other day. But, I don't want to do movie nights in Discord because you can never guarantee that people aren't like pirating the movie to watch alongside, and I don't really want to like encourage a situation where people are pirating a movie, especially a movie that has not been like that is like over 20 years old and might not even be on any streaming services. So you can step on you.
Living or dead, it makes no difference really.
Retsky!
But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us, and I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hien?
Well,
to my dismay, the
Retsky will never
details
get up to
escape me at
Stormblood.
present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
So you will never step on Retsky because he'll never get up to Stormblood. You want to know why I know this? Because it involves him having to actually play with other people to do the Crystal Tower raid in Realm Reborn, and he will never do it. Setsu is lucky! He's literally been tortured and beaten up. Non-consensually, by the way. I think that's the important part.
Get on with it.
Did I not say it was a raid?
Brute. There is no limit to how far you can
Did I not say raid? Did I not say the Crystal Tower raid because you'll never do it?
Of all the bloody stupid... Ah! When I get back to Aeon,
Did I miss something? Who are you?
I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make her pay.
I'm confused. I find it so funny that Retsky's like, I have to do the raid then. I can't be stepped on by Yotsuyu if I don't do the raid, so I guess I'm gonna play with other people. 3 people can do it unsynced if they're a high enough level. Retsky will never get to a high enough level because he can't level up much further because he's stuck in fudging post-ARR. I mean, I guess he could be carried through it. Yo, he could be carried through it. We just need to get like 3 really high level people to just carry Retsky through the whole raid. Oh my god, you're so right. Oh my god, Retsky, when we're high enough level, Retsky, me, Peachy, someone else in chat, maybe Harris, we'll just carry you through the raid. We'll do it. We'll carry you through it. You don't even need any other people. We'll do it unsynced, so we'll be super high level. You won't be able to participate or do any of the mechanics, but you won't care about it anyway. What do you mean can't? What do you mean we can't, Harris? What do I think of the chunk? I think the chunk is amazing. Look at him. I mean, you can do it now. I mean, I can't. I'm too low level, baby. You'll probably be dead by the time I get 100 in 2045. Retsky, in 2045, you better not be dead. I don't even think you'll be of retirement age yet. You better not be dead. Labyrinth of the Ancients is very specifically impossible without 50 people at least. What do you mean? There's no, like, mechanics that require a group of people, right? Right? Your retirement plan is death, Retsky? That's pretty sad. It is the other day too. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no okay, so this is, again, coming from World of Warcraft. I don't know if Final Fantasy is any different, but in World of Warcraft, when an expansion becomes old content, and you become super strong and over leveled, there's only one thing that can stop you from actually defeating the raid, and that is a mechanic that specifically relies on different people to do something because you need a certain amount of people to accomplish the task. It's not power level based, it's just a mechanic based. And it's almost the 4 players standing on the rear platforms up in the first boss. Okay, so you need 4 players then. Which, might I remind you, me, you, Peachy, Retsky is 4 players. Thor per alliance. Just take it in turns, you just need 3. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, can't 4 people in one alliance do one thing? And then you move over and do the other thing, and you move over and do the other thing. There's only 3 puzzles. I'm gonna trust the word of Peachy, who said she just did it the other day with 3 people total, and it was finished and completed. I'm gonna trust that. You need 4 people to reduce it. Again, I'm gonna trust Peachy, who just completed it the other day with 3 people total. Unless that was only for like one part of the raid and as part of the thing. No, you only need to do 1 raid anyway for the Crystal Tower series or whatever. You don't need to do all of them. The main story only requires you to do 1 raid. Right? Is it level locked? Peachy just said she did it unsynced. I'm very confused. I don't know what's going on. I also know that in World of Warcraft, the way World of Warcraft works, I don't know if Final Fantasy does a similar thing, but for old expansions, World of Warcraft also actually goes back and they change the mechanics of old expansions and old raids so they actually can be soloable. So for instance, when Shadowlands was released, they went back to the old Legion raids and they changed the mechanics of them so that way you could beat them as only 1 person. So mechanics that were like, you need 3 people to do this thing or you need 5 people to do this thing. They went back and they removed those requirements so that people could solo them. I don't know if Final Fantasy does a similar thing, but that's my experience with World of Warcraft. Having said that, sometimes Blizzard is very lazy and they don't do it. Like, Dragonflight released, and they still hadn't fudging changed the soloable requirements for Battle for Azeroth. The reason being is because Battle for Azeroth is still the fudging first expansion a new player will land in. Which is stupid, because you'll get up to level 50 playing Battle for Azeroth before you can even touch an expansion, which is fine. But then no one's doing the fudging raids at level 50 at BFA. They're gonna do in the next expansion. They're gonna do Shadowlands or Dragonflight. And then they're gonna get to Dragonflight and they'll be max level 70. Now we're within max level 80. They're gonna go back to do their BFA raids and they still haven't changed the mechanics, so I don't even understand. If you're unsyncing stuff, the boss doesn't get stronger, it won't scale base. It requires 4 players to stand and replatform to move the shields. How do 2 out of 3 people put the shield down to get to the defense? Oh, that Peachy! I can understand that you forgot about this part. I can understand that, I can get that, I can accept that, I can forgive you for that. But you still said you finished the raid. So can you explain how you finished the raid then with only 3 people when you have that bit to do that you just agreed, oh yeah, there is that bit? You can't remember how we made it work. But the point is, that I'm asking, is you definitely did finish the raid, right? You completed the whole thing, you killed everyone, it was over. Then there's a way. Sorry, Harris. Then there's a way. I believe Peachy. Give me the yay for current. You're a woman from above. I am Kurenai, sister to the Ruby Princess, the ruler of these seas. Your bearing bespeaks the strength and the courage few possess. I have been waiting for one such as yourself to arrive. Though not many know it, the Ruby Princess's life currently hangs in the balance. What? I freaked out, Pika. Pika, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I freaked you out, baby. Peachy, get your fat chicken butt out of my face. You kiss? Okay, oh, someone grumpy. Not convinced that any less than 15 can do Labyrinth. But is Labyrinth required to progress the main story? Because again, I thought only 1 raid was necessary for the main story. Or is it 3? Do you need to do all 3? Sure, you might need to do all 3. That does ring a bell, actually. We'll work it out. A few days ago, a man cloaked in black visited Shisui of the Violent Tides. He claimed he'd come to bestow a blessing of holy protection upon the palace. The incantation he muttered instead drew forth a terrible spirit which took possession of my sister's body. Not long after, several wraiths of the void began to surge forth, overtaking the palace and stealing the souls of her nearby guards. Shiosai immediately evacuated everyone and has since barred people from entering or leaving the palace. Officially, the Ruby Princess is conducting a private ceremony. None but Shiosai and I know the truth. And me, apparently. How much longer am I playing? That's sort of why I'm rushing now through the conversation, because I realize it's like 20 to 9, and I normally finish at 9. And I recognize I've done like 2 quests. We'll see, I might go a little longer to make up for the fact that I've done fudging nothing today. big whoopsies on my part. I accept full responsibility. So that's just how it is sometimes, you know? Just like grows more convinced by the hour, he must destroy the dome and everyone within it. Whoa! What the hell? I beseech you, woman of the land, lend unto me your might. Please find a way to save her. I will see she is kept from danger. It's nearly impossible to find enough people to put up with you for more than 5 minutes to achieve anything like a raid. Look, Redsky, I'm just saying, we got a whole community here that put up with your nonsense on a daily basis, minus me deleting your messages sometimes. So what we gotta do is we just gotta build up our community. Get more Final Fantasy people watching my streams, which I can obviously do by playing once a week. Yeah, I'm saying you should be blunt with the question. Do it. Hit me with it, Harris. Hit me with it. I've gotten your name wrong so many times over the past year or two. You deserve a single blunt question. I'm probably not going to be mad at you because it's just a question. Dungeon coming. I can't believe you'd spoil this for me. Absolutely. Also, for future reference, you never have to ask. If you want to ever join my party for any reason, you're more than welcome to. More than welcome to, always. And then if you do ask to join, I will just say, nah, not today or not tonight. But, like, I'll never do that. I'm here to play this game because, like, the reason I'm doing Final Fantasy Fridays is because I recognize there are a lot of people who enjoy Final Fantasy, who like watching me play Final Fantasy and want to be part of this adventure, because people love seeing Sprouts play. And also, I've got people here who enjoy watching me stream and like Final Fantasy and want to watch me and play with me as well. So I want to make it a community thing for as much as the community does actually play to begin with. You know what I mean? Should I get in the game? I see. Well, it depends how... Look, use your best judgment for how soon the dungeon's gonna be. You know what I mean? I can't tell you, but what I can tell you is I'm doing this blue quest first, and I don't know how long it And you... What do you mean, and I am? We spoke not like half an hour ago because I was yapping, but in-game, we spoke like 2 seconds ago. Chep. Oh my god, the otter is a bird, chat. The otter is a bird. Lady Kurenai, what brings you here? I told this outsider everything. Gotcha, Harris. What? My lady, you of all people must realize how incredibly dangerous it was for you to entrust another with our secrets. Much less a newcomer whose intentions we know not of. Shh. That was very clearly a bird chirp. You could tell because of the high-pitched squawking. Squawking? Squawking. Whatever. What other choice did I have? When the seal breaks, we'll be forced to... Ika pooped on my armrest. And I freaking... You know what? It's fine, chat. I'm just gonna wash my hands. I'll be like 2 seconds. I'm not even going far. You'll probably hear an echo from my bathroom and the water running. I don't know. I don't know how sensitive my microphone is. God dang it, Pika. Can't wait for your console to bug out with PSN again. Wait, didn't? Yeah, because the PSN network went down the other day for like a good period, right? That's right. It was on my shoulder, not my chair. It just rolled off of my shoulder onto my armrest, which I then, you know, put my hand on. When the seal breaks, we'll be forced to drown the powers and all souls within. Would you sooner have me sacrifice my sister and my people than turning to outside help? Yeah, 24. It was actually horrendous. I'm glad that they've offered 5 days of PlayStation Plus time to people who have PlayStation Plus as like compensation, considering it was only out for 1 day, so that was pretty generous of them. But the fact that it took out all online PlayStation services, which understandable, PlayStation Network, but what bugs me about that is it took out the fudging PC games that require a PSN account to play, like Helldivers. I don't remember if Helldivers like rolled back on that. I know, but like games like Helldivers, which did require, maybe still require, and Spider-Man, which requires it, God of War, which requires it, those also went offline on PC because of the PlayStation Network outage. Fudge you! They didn't roll back, so Helldivers still needs PlayStation. God. Moon Crystal, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, how are things? I know a lot of people are concerned about PlayStation Network, like having to log in on PC because, oh my god, we play on PC, we don't want to, I want Sony to have my data, I get that. I don't care personally because they already have my data. But like, we shouldn't need to log in on PSN to play a PC game that doesn't even connect to fudging PlayStation's freaking multiplayer anyway because they're not cross-compatible. Like, we're talking fudging Spider-Man. That doesn't even have a multiplayer mode. Why do I need to log in with my PSN account to play it? It makes no sense. They're literally doing it for data collection purposes, which again, annoying, and I can understand why people don't like it. It just doesn't affect me personally. But like, when the PSN network goes down and you can't play it because of that, that's when that's messed up. That's unacceptable. So unacceptable. And you think this woman has some hidden power capable of delivering it from untold disaster? Yeah, so about that, yes. I realize it's not in your nature to ask for assistance, but like it or not, there's little else we can do. Now outcome could be worse than losing the Ruby Princess. Even you must realize we only stand to gain by requesting this woman's aid. Yeah, like, what am I gonna do? Make it be destroyed faster? Like... You have the right of it. At least he has some logic. Very well, I'll give you a friend until the next high tide to rescue the princess. If she fails, however, I will destroy the dome and atone for the deed with my life. Oh my god! Wait, sorry, hold on. If she fails, I will destroy the dome and atone for the deed with my... So if I fail to save the people, you are going to kill all the people and then kill yourself. Huh? Remember, my lady, should have come to this, you shall be the one to inherit the throne. I'm sorry, did I miss something? I think I've missed something. Sounds sensible. I don't get it. I don't get it. They're like, yes, we want you to save our people. But if you can't save our people, I'll have to kill them myself. Like, less time yapping, more time reading. You're so right. Okay. What is this seal exactly? We've placed the seal. I need a disciple of the hand. Daxos, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I've been yapping so much this stream, so fudging much you don't even understand, Daxos. I've done 3 quests, and they're not even 3 super long quests. I've talked to like NPCs for these quests and killed 1 enemy. Double hand chops. How are you doing, though, Daxos? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Okay. A few days ago, a man cloaked in black, okay, so an Asian, visited the claimed he had come to bestow a blessing of holy protection. The incantation drew forth a terrible spirit which took possession of my sister's body. Similar wraiths surged forth, overtaking the palace. They evacuated everyone and they've barred people from entering or leaving. It's conducting private ceremony officially, but they know the truth. We placed a seal to prevent any of the wraiths from escaping, but it won't hold. Oh, okay. So they've all been possessed by wraiths, and the seal is to prevent them escaping and doing untold harm everywhere else. But if we fail to save them, they'll need to flood the whole city and kill everyone so the wraiths don't get out, and we just deal with like the deaths of everyone within. I understand now. Kimber, guys. Guys, stop. But permit you to pass and serve. I presume you're aware of where it's located. Not to worry, I shall show it there. Is this the dungeon? I think this is the dungeon. The palace lies beyond the turquoise trench. Before we leave, there's one last thing I must share with you. I was not entirely truthful in everything I've told you. It is nothing that affects our current predicament, but is nevertheless a lie I meant to set straight once it's all over. Forgive me if it was something I could tell you now, I would. Let me guess. She's the cause of it. She caused the wraiths to happen, and that's why she's the only one who knows about the truth apart from him in the first place. It's because she did it. That's my bet. Got working 2 hours and my suffering, please. Kids are at school. Captain America's out. Do you mean like Brave New World or whatever it's called? He's out, we're very proud of him. That took me way too long to figure out. Thank you. Thank you, Redsky. Wait, kids are off school. Oh, you're working to... Oh my god! Right, yes, of course you work in a movie theater. I'm so silly, that's exactly what it is. Oh, fudging rip you, Peachy. You're gonna have a horrible time. You discover a new location. Da, 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 da. Yarms to the west. Do you think the Aether current is underwater, chat? It really is a Brave New World. Wasn't that the fudging name of a Civ 5 DLC? Brave New World? Oh, I leveled up. I learned Varese! Why is that over there and not here? Oh, okay, because I hadn't set up my hotkeys. I can now revive people as a mage. Okay, let's go back to Yucky Yucky Samurai that I'm not very good at. Just so I can level them up a little bit. It's lower than you think. Oh, I just... the west. Where am I going? I want to find where the, I want to find where the Aetherite shard. I'm exploring. It is a Civ 5 DLC. I'm surprised I knew that, considering I never really played a lot of Civ 5 because I didn't like it. Oh, I'm good for that. Okay, cool. You know I'm not going to the dungeon or whatever. I want the Aether. The Aether current. Don't at me, this is why you remember that as well. Yeah, because last I checked, you weren't really a Civ person, were you? Your denim jeans and your catchy pop music. What are you talking about? Gretzky, what are you talking about? You enjoy Civ? Wait, who did... I must be thinking of someone else who doesn't play Civ. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got you mixed up. Have you seen any gameplay of Civ 7th Access? It's the culture victory message when you win a Civ. I've never won a cultural victory before. By the time I even get like ready to win a cultural victory, I normally win every other victory in the first place. This is very sad. It's a croc? Wait. I hate your pop music and jeans, like no matter the Civ. Wait, are you talking about the fudging the rock band spam? And all the Civs hate it and they'll close their borders and they'll be like, we ban rock bands from joining us. You mean them giant robots? Hey John, I've committed murder. Whenever I say I.A. Johnny, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm so sorry. I have not committed murder, by the way, for clarification. This is Civ 5. Again, I never really... Oh, I can't even say I never played Civ 5. I've played 45 hours of Civ 5 and about 50 to 55 hours of Civ 6. I've played the same of both of them, but the difference is I've actually finished the Civ 6 game. And I never got very far in Civ 5 because I didn't like it. Hey man, look, I'm on TV. No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't know where you are. Did I fudge up by getting out of the water? I think I fudged up by getting out of the ocean. I hate the religious victory in Civ 6. Again, I can't speak much of Civ 5. I didn't play, like, I played 45 hours of it, but I swear I fudging played nothing of it because I remember nothing about Civ 5 and I hated it. But religious victories, religion in Civ 6 is far too strong. If you're not participating in religion at all, you fall way far behind because you don't have the faith to buy things. And faith, if you pick the right, oh my god, there are like 15 people down here. If you pick the correct pantheon and religious bonuses, you can use faith to buy civilian units, you can use faith to earn resources in other areas, you can use faith to get a lot of stuff. So if you don't play the religious game, you miss out massively and you put yourself at a massive disadvantage. The problem with that is I don't like the fudging religious game in Civ because it revolves around spamming missionaries and doing fudging these stupid religious holy wars that are just so micromanage heavy and I hate them. They're not fun to do at all. Like in the slightest, they're so not fun. But you have to do it, otherwise you disadvantage yourself, which is why I like Civ 7 so far. You get away with that. You don't need to focus on religion. Yes, religion still gives you bonuses, but you can ignore it. And you're still okay. You're still good. It's a croc. Oh, this is the croc that Peachy was talking. Peachy, you in a TV? Oh my god, I love this mount. You showed it to me before, but I forgot about it. I love that mount. I love that mount. The croc is cool too, but like Peachy's on TV. That's why Peachy said, hey Ma, look, I'm on TV. Spreading religion is always hilarious. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love spreading paganism everywhere. And like, Ali spreads crab people. And I don't know what... Yeah, Retsky apparently spreads butt cheeks. Sorry, my butt cheeks. Not mine, but you know what I mean. Oh my god, that mount is so pretty! I need some better mounts in this game. Anyway. You're missing something here? So am I. These are the gates to the palace inside the baby princess and the guards. Thank you, Mimily, though he may not show it. Shosai is secretly very grateful to you too. The thought of having to kill the baby princess, however indirectly, has been tormenting him. Now there's not much time left, let us make our way in. You have the scroll of entry. Remember, you'll be unable to pass through the gates without it. Both of them are Endwalker. I'll get there eventually. I'll get there eventually. I need to eat some num 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 spaghetti carbonara. Too far away. NPC party support will be added in the future update. Really? I need item level 245. Hey guys, can I be the healer, guys, or the tank? Can I be healer or tank? I don't care which one. But I'm not strong enough on my DPS. Wait, hold on, am I even strong enough for my tank? 254. 264. Wait, what? Okay, I'll be tank then. Thank you, Harris. You need levels? It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Harris has got you. I'm just literally not a high enough item level on my DPSs. I've been focusing my tank and healer because they're the ones who get me dungeons faster. But did I not enter? Oh, I did. I'm dumb. I'm in the duty finder. I'm silly. Hold on, let me check the party finder. No, there's no party running this dungeon. Time to get me new gear. I have really been neglecting getting gear for most of my classes. I've been keeping up with my tank and healer because, again, those are really easy to pick up gear for because every tank has the same gear and every mage has the same gear. Sorry, every healer has the same gear. So whenever I level up in quests, I always just pick those gear sets, which is why I'm good for them. But DPS I've not been picking any of because I'm never going to do DPSing as in fudging dungeons. So I've been putting that in the back burner so I can get my quick dungeon queues while I'm doing my main story as a tank mage. Healer. Why do I keep calling it mage? 20 in-game Savage Ultimate Chaotic Party Finders. Is that what those are on the Party Finder list? They're just mostly Savage Ultimate stuff. See, I wouldn't mind that if it was for the old expansions. You're telling me it's only for the... I mean, that makes sense. It's the most current expansions, what everyone's playing. I love the design. I also really love how they haven't made this an underwater combat section. Or nightclubs. Look, I can understand and respect the nightclubs because the game is a social game. But... you know. Also, I've sort of forgotten how to play tank, so forgive me. Actually, I lie. I've just forgotten how to play freaking Dark Knight. It means endgame mode. Oh my god, I'm not even using my freaking... oh my god, I forgot Dark Knight. I think our other DPS is getting a little, impatient. Which, understandable. Oh god, I forgot what half my abilities. OMG internet, fudge, and this is why I only wanted to do one pool at a time! That's potency that everyone would love. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't be waiting for this. I should be improving this more. Oh, Peachy's Peachy's DC'd entirely. No. Logging back in, yeah, it's okay. I just repeated the same thing they said because I'm a silly. I've forgotten like half of my abilities. This is so sad. I'm so sorry. Just like Origins. I'll have you know I'm doing a second like playthrough off stream of Dragon Age 2, so I can play as a do the Templar side, and I'm following a guide, and I'm gonna try not to die at all because I want to get an achievement for no one dying for an entire act. And boy oh boy am I gonna do it. Lucky work ended today, early today. You forgot your meds? Oh no. That's always the worst, forgetting your meds. Wait, why am I doing my AoEs? They're again on 3. They're like fudging 15 of them. Bones gave me the update? I don't know. This restores HP, that restores HP. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so the Abyssal Drain is the AoE, and this one is a single target. I can't remember what my fudging abilities do. You want your Death Cleric? So fair though, actually. Me wondering what this does. They're gonna be babysitting. I mean, you're the cleric. That's what you're doing. Wait, are we meant to be in the water? I don't think we're meant to be in the water. We're not meant to be in the water. I definitely need to read this stuff. I should be doing more dungeons for gear. Holy shoot. XIV versus bars and shouldn't be shooting on the roll here. No, I do it. I do it. I'm mostly messing with you by saying like, oh, you're the thing, that's what you're meant to do. Like, you're right. They absolutely are. Were the doors a jump scare? I didn't pay attention. Oh, is there no one there though? Me handing out healing words and nothing else? If you want better healing, with all my buffs. Did you keep me alive? I activated like my big freaking damage cooldown. The 2-minute one. They annoy you? Wait, what annoys you? Who annoys you? The jump scare doors? Or the DPS going for going to pull all the other packs? Because they're kind of annoying me too, because I've fudging forgotten how to play the freaking Dark Knight. So I'm trying to like learn slowly and stuff, and they're just going off. Also, you two have like bad connection as well. So, like you can't exactly be like pulling massive attacks. So annoying you as well, Harris. Necklace. I hope he had the mana because they did not like. Oh, I'm guessing I'm meant to hide behind the chest. I'm old. I don't even know what that does. I'm just following your lead, guys. Thank you, Peach. Whoops, I accidentally down. Does that know how to play this song? It's been so long. There's so many buttons to press and I've got them there. Old people can't be seduced. I mean, I gathered that was what that was for, but I didn't realize that the seduction was happening until it was too late. And then I was like, oh, what's this? And then I died anyway. my god, this seems like tougher than I thought. What the heck? Why is this thing so tough? It's like a mini boss. Harris, you good? You good back there, Harris? Harris was typing and the fudging DPS was like... Oh, I accidentally... I'm assuming that's these little tough fishy people. Treasure for me. I thought that said bald Karen, not Kraken. Kind of funny. I prefer bald Karen. Oh, shoot. Hi, I'm gonna die. You peach die. Oh. Last time. After this dungeon, I will be calling it stream. Actually, I'll turn in the quest first. Oh, hi there. Oh, hi. You never purposely. No, I know you never purposely. The concern wasn't whether you do it on purpose. It's whether you do it. Found your soulmate. This thing? Oh, did I fall? There are ads now. Oh, they died really quick, actually. Wait. Aha, I wasn't looking, you fool. Emo, why did I drop off the fudging tea? Because I saw bouquet and you dropped off the tea for bouquet. So I just said bouquet. Pika. I think I've mostly memorized my rogue sections in chats. I'm back on it. I'm back in it. It's dead. Why is it default to save? Whatever. People I know, you'll rescue them into death. Thank you, Peach. Well, away from death, I know. Vulnerability, oh. I'm getting so much loot. What's in here? Was this anything? Or was it just here for coolsies? Ah! I'm old! Oh wow, I'm really ugly. Wait, that's a mask! Oh, that's not my actual face, I'm wearing a mask? All the outfits here are just swimwear? I do see what you... I mean, obviously it's not swim... These aren't swimwear! Wait, hold on, is that... Oh. That's fudging... That's tank gear! Let's go. Model dummies. Mage... I don't need... This is 63, which I think I am, so I don't need this. They're arm floaties. They didn't look like arm floaties, they look like normal glovey things. Thanks guys for joining me for the dungeon! I didn't send a commendation out, did I? I'm so sorry, I'm a horrible person. I know not how to thank you. You saved the Mima, you saved all of them, even the Ruby Princess. While she is unharmed, she is currently unconscious. Shiosai has carried her to Sui no Sato where she might rest undisturbed. It looks as though it will be a while before she moves. Are you going to explain to the people what happened? Because you said it was an official story, it was like some sort of ceremony or something. Really, that's not the case. Before we speak further, let us return to the village. Let us return to the village. Oh, there's another one up there too. Oh, okay. I have to go to here, and then I have to swim across. Oh shoot! I'm level 65 with. Hold on. And is any of this gear good for me? This one is. Well, it might be base stripes. Look, that's fine. I'm gonna pick them all up anyway. Pick a race. We'll turn on this quest and I gotta go sleep. Well, that's a lie. Pika's gonna go sleep. I'm gonna play more video games. Your BRB. Oh my god, Peachy! First off, sure thing. Secondly, what the fuck do you mean your BRB? What? Who does that? Who says it like that? The B roast beef. Oh, of course. I love how there's Tosetsu as opposed to Gosetsu. I wanted to see the fish up there, but I couldn't. Please, somebody, once again, thank you for your help. You may be happy to hear the palace guards are slowly beginning to return to their senses. It seems peace has finally been restored to the place. But yeeted, yeah. They'll be the right bumper, you're so right. Now, Peachy, I don't mean to alarm you, but could it have anything to do with the fact that you're in the UK connecting to Australian servers? Actually, no, that's not it at all. I connect to the fudging US servers all the time on my other character. In fact, I am based in a US server on my other character, so... No, my mentor bonus! I lost my mentor bonus! Right before I turned in the quest! You've saved everyone, including Shosai, from an untimely death. If only the Ruby Princess would open her eyes, Sereno Sato would be as exactly as was before. You think it's battle only? Well, no, because I had the XP buff. And then it dropped off. Maybe it is battle only. I don't know. Suppose we must simply be grateful for how well things turned out. Now that the western storm has passed and the tides have begun to calm, it is time I came clean. She's going to tell me she did it, isn't she? She's going to be like, that was me. I did it. Anyway, that's for tanks. Let me just swap to my Dark Knight tank to put on the ring. It's not better? Yeah, no, it is. Oh, wait! Wait. Don't I have another ring here that's like... Why not have it on this character? It might only be for my other character. I swear I had another better ring. Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna pick up this quest again for completeness, but... Because Horus is mental? No, it is. No, wait, what? No, there was a ring I was looking for which I thought was meant to give me more XP up until a certain level, but I don't have it anymore. Or maybe it's only on my other character. I don't know. I'm confused. The hour drift that's upon us, yet I'm unsure of where to begin. The Ruby Princess who quietly stumbles on, she... has to be easy to explain if you could look upon her as I speak. Please follow me. Child, I don't want to have to wait a whole week to find out the secret, okay? Stream is being extended temporarily. Nah, I don't care. It's fine. It's fine, Horus. I'm actually going to put peek on his page. I'm not going to cover him just yet. Really? You silly Pika. Okay. Before you go, you gotta do something. That's okay. I'm not going just yet because I need to know a secret. And I say, peace be my friends. Are you heading off, Horus? Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the dungeon. I appreciate you. Have yourself a great rest of your day or night. See you later. Peachy, what does that sentence mean? OCE sucks for MBS? What is MBS? Shosai will be bringing out shortly. He's but a few moments longer. He will be a few minutes? Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Is she your twin sister? It looks like it, yeah. Let me guess. She's not the actual ruler. It's actually her. She's just like the clone or decoy or whatever the fudge. Oh, Hisui, why? Why do you refuse to open your eyes? Yeah, but what is MB... Like, I know that Peach is saying all the fudge not about, like, trying to reconnect back, but I don't know what OCE sucks for MBS means. What is MBS? Yet OCE sucks for megabits? That doesn't make sense, though. That doesn't make sense. Meanwhile, there's something you must know. I know, you've told me 15 times now, just tell me it. I am not the Ruby Princess's younger sister. In fact, she has no sister. I am the Ruby Princess. I knew it. They did a fudging, what's the fudging name in Star Wars? They did a goddamn Padme. I am Queen Amidala. Oh, OC sucks for market boards? Oh yes, it's horrible. It's horrendous. It's bad. Bad. It's bad. Did you check the fudging market board online checker site place thingy that people use? The slumbering girl before you goes by the name of Hisui and is my dearest friend. We have known one another since childhood. Your Grace, I am entirely to blame. Had I been more prepared, more aware, Lady Hisui would not be in this sorry state. I'm assuming the ping is something like 300. You see, a few days ago we received visitors from the outside. They'd come to perform a court ritual to protect the Ruby Princess from any potential dangers but desired to conceal her true identity. I had her lady in waiting. Hisui, take her place. As she and her highness bear a great resemblance to each other, something owing to the fact that they are distant blood relatives, I was confident no one would notice the switch. I was right. That is why when proceedings commenced, it was Lady Hisui who became possessed by a terrible fiend they summoned, and now, well, you can see for yourself what it's become. To mitigate such disasters, severe restrictions on who can enter and exit Hisui of the Violet Tides has always been in place. In fact, even the Ruby Princess is forbidden by law to leave its gates. When wraith after wraith began appearing, however, I was left with little choice. I whisked her highness away to the village and had her pretend to be the Ruby Princess's sister, Kurenai. That was the name I had before my mother passed away, and I assumed the title of the Ruby Princess. It was also the name Hisui would call me by growing up. You just meant the data type that you used. You forgot it was like bits per second or something? Milliseconds? MS? Because it's meant to be how many milliseconds between like some data being sent and retrieved. You're on your way back, sure thing. See ya, Harris. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. One day I'll remember that your name is Harris. I will do my best. But have yourself a great rest of your day or night. I'll catch you later. For as far back as I can remember, she was there for me, for the best of times, to the worst of times. All the laughter and tears we shared. History is this truly where it ends. Oh my god, she's not gonna die, is she? Also, the amount of data too. Bandwidth? Forgive me, Your Grace. This is my fault. If only there was a way I could go back and prevent all this. Anyway, bye! She's like, there's nothing to forgive. None of us could have predicted this would happen. We're more to blame for what has happened here than I am. Mimely, you know everything. I hope you do not think any less of me for my lie. No. Now that everything has been settled, I shall be departing from Syria no Sata. The cure to history's condition can only be found above. I know this because as Ruby Princess, it was my duty to study all the available writings of the palace. Very well, Your Grace. Where would you have us go? Space! No, I shall be embarking upon this quest on my own. You will be staying here. The people need you to protect them in my absence. I am snoozing this ad because I'm going to end stream soon, and I don't want an ad right before I end stream because that's stupid and annoying. No, I just snoozed you. Shut up, bud. Shut up. Her Grace has made it clear she would have me remain behind. Mr. Smemley, might you accompany her in my stead? While Lady Sui's blood remains, her soul is long departed. I fear that no amount of rest or magic can cure her. I can only hope that in traveling with you, it will make it easier for her Grace to come to terms with the tragic fate of her friend. Until such time she must face this truth, however, I ask, nay beg, that you keep her. A fine girl on my little waltz. Waltzy, 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 waltzy. Hi, Peachy. What up? Uh-oh. I love how my immediate response to the tray is uh-oh. Purple cherry blossom corsage. The Bismarck? That's a tabletop piece. Wind up kangaroo? Wait. Can be used up to 10 times. Wait, is this a food item? But like, it's like a meal that you have like on the ground. That's pretty cool. Hold on, let me put this somewhere I'm not gonna. Thank you, Peachy. Wait, I don't know what the pat command is. There we go. I give you very much not head pats. Oh my god, I love that headpiece. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Thank you, Peachy. I will do something with it. I mean, I'll put it in my armor thing, of course. Oh my goodness. Wait. We'll give each other flowers. But also... Is it beige? This is absolutely better, right? Wait, it's not better? What? Because I already have... Wait, when did I get augmented? I'm so confused when I got these. When did I get these? How did I get these? Why did I get these? Rogue, I can't wear that yet, but I can absolutely put it in my armor. This is for a thing of casting. Wait, is it better than... It's not... Wait. No, it is better than that necklace. Sorry, I know I said I was gonna like finish up and now I'm like over here doing all my gear and stuff. These are the same thing. This is diagonal. Diagonal. Oh no. Conjure, White Mage, Thingamajiggy. That is 270. That is also 270. No, I don't know because that's for all classes. Well, I guess maybe this isn't as good then. And my wind-up kangaroo, which I'm absolutely favouring. Oh, I'm out of favourite slots? What am I gonna get rid of, guys? Okay, well, we don't need wind-up Alpha. I'm so sorry, Alpha. You're being replaced by a fudging kangaroo. It's so tiny, you're laughing. Wait, are you laughing at that tiny bouquet? It's tiny. You're right, it is very tiny. Oh my god. Okay. I think now, call it a stream. We'll talk to Kunai next stream. We'll just plant ourselves right here to talk to her. And we're gonna go find someone to rate. Photos? Oh my god, hell yes, send them. Send them. Send them. You can't see me clapping because it's above the camera frame. Send them. Anyway. Thank you everybody so much for joining, for hanging out. I appreciate all of you for being here. We are going to go find a raid target. I don't know who it's going to be. We'll find out. I know exactly who it's going to be. Nope, I lied. I still don't know who it's going to be. Oh my god, who are we raiding tonight? Guys, who are we raiding? What the fudge? We could raid Keltasea. Yeah, we'll raid Keltasea. I don't think I've raided Keltasea in a while, and all the other people who I can raid, I haven't really spoken to or watched or anything for ages, and I feel really awkward raiding them because I don't remember who they are. So everyone, thank you so much for... I need to put a username, that would make sense. Thank you everybody so much for stopping by. I appreciate you all for being here. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your night, day, times, and whatever you are. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I don't know what game I'll be playing yet. I do have an idea, actually. No. Hold that thought. I don't know what game I'll be playing. We'll find out. I won't be streaming Sunday, though, because I have plans and family things and friend things and all sorts of things, so I won't be playing Sunday, streaming Sunday. But I'll be back tomorrow and then on Monday. So, I'll see you guys then. Until then, say hi to Keltasea, give them all your love and support and all that sort of stuff. I'll catch you all another time in another stream. Thank you all for being here. You're all amazing, and I love you all. Take care, have fun, goodbye, don't die, or I will cry. There was something else I said last time that I thought was really cool, and I can't remember it, so... yeah, that sucks. Bye, friends.